welcome to
Good evening, everyone, with the live stream, the multi-live of the PCM Champions League. And we're gonna start with Group B of Inline, C, I think. Yes, C it is.
Yes.
And yes, I think it's gonna be a great contest.
Okay, welcome guys. Here with you, Giffit and Stino today to the live comment. Sorry for yesterday not being on this channel, but you can see the last day games on the other channels that we left in Discord, the links. So welcome. Today is Inline Day. We start with Group B, and in half an hour the other groups will start, and we will certainly take a look at them. So Stino, what are you expecting for the day?
I'm expecting a great contest with tight games, I think. It's gonna be really good, I think. The participants are pretty nice, so I think it will be a good contest today.
Yep, certainly one of the best, some of the best players in the world are here today.
Maybe we can take a look at the participants of today.
Yes, we can start with the group C that we have here open on
I've
front
put
of us.
all on the stream. So Group C, with Yas from Pot 1, the reigning champion of the Champions League.
Yes, a legendary Dutch player. He came back this year to play some events, and we see that he's on the best of forms already. We hope to see him doing well today. He certainly did in the Dutch Championship, so we are going to see what happens.
Yes, and then secondly, Stanla, the Belgian champion in Inline. He's a new guy on the block. I think he started last year with PCM Online. And this year he made really huge steps forward. He was in the NCL Trio Cup. I saw him play, was pretty decent. And he won the Belgium Inline Championship, so yeah. He beat the Merre and VDB, etc. there. Myself.
Yep. Certainly NCL guys are going to be here today supporting their favorite players. Makes me only a favor, Stino. Silence Floxing, so I can move them both to our channel.
Okay, I will do that. Floxing. He's silenced. You silenced him for the ulcer. Oh, now he's back. Okay.
So, I changed.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
The next one, Ghosty. One of the favorites of the group, I think. Maybe the great favorite of the group.
Yeah, certainly Ghosty is a well-known player. He's the number one player in track by far nowadays in the rankings, at least. And we can say that in road he's certainly not a noob either. He finished second in one of the biggest competitions of the year, the PCM ITA World Tour. And certainly he gave a show in many. So he is for sure one of the favorites to pass the round here.
A former world champion as well on road. Some people
certainly
forget that.
Some years ago.
Yes, it was like... It's already...
2010, if I'm not wrong, or 2011.
Yes, something like that. Then Swaxon, Brit.
Swaxon is one of the most improved players of the last few months. He started last year also, and he certainly wasn't one of the best. But nowadays, we are expecting good acts of presence in every event, because Swaxon, and yesterday he proved it with a very, very convincing performance in Classics. And today we hope to see one of another great act by Swaxon. Yes. And certainly we will.
The group is already starting, I see, but yes, we have some time left.
Yes, we have.
Janu is next. Yeah, I don't know him. I'm in the dark with this guy. I don't know his level of play, so he will be a surprise for me today. Don't know what to
I have to
expect.
say that Yanu is one of those players that certainly mainly only play French competitions, and that's one thing that normally don't doesn't benefit you, as World Championship proof. But he also has some experience. I think at least two World Championships, so he certainly is not a rookie. And we are going to see what he can do today. And if he is here, is because he did a very good French national championship and he deserves to be here as much as the others.
Okay, and then Ray PCM of PCM Portugal, Portuguese guy.
Yeah,
Jose Pereira, yes, he's outstanding level in Portugal. The rest I don't know in roads. In track I know there are some great players as well, but the road level I don't know this year.
Ray PCM is a player that also participated in some world championships, but I have to say that it's quite rare to see him play. He qualified through the Portuguese national championships after a very good performance, but we are certainly not expecting to see the most brilliant act on his part. He's the least favorite to pass the round, but we know that anything can happen, even in inline, that is not as random as, for example, classics,
No,
but anything
indeed.
can happen. So we are waiting to see what happened there.
And now Red Sports fan, the Italian. What are we going to expect of him today?
Radsport fan is not an unknown, but even if he's Italian, he usually play more with the German community. And I have to say that his level also improved. I don't think he will be capable of passing these rounds, but I also have to say that is not impossible.
No, there are some good players in this round, so I think as well. And then the last one, Pixar. Lucky escape yesterday in the classics, and I expect something of him today as well.
Pixar is a rider that always gave us spectacle, and we wait to see maneuvers that other players are not so looking for it. So random attacks, moments that he simply goes for it, and I think he will always make the races more entertaining, and that's also a very important part
Yes.
of our point. Did you share the link on live broadcasting?
I think they did. EMEA did on the game center.
Okay, I'm going to share it also in the other.
Okay, and now the last is we're gonna look at the routes of today. I think
Yep.
before we go to the live, because they already started their stage, so we hope to kick in at the start of the climb. The first stage, Bormio to Bergamo. It's for the sprinters that can survive a climb, I think. With a first climb with all category points. So
Yeah.
and
You
two
can
sprints.
you can remove the banner when you want, and we are going to go live to the race because
Yes.
we approach the climb, the greatest climb of the day. Mortirolo just starts, and Jays is on the front
With
with
Bernal,
yes,
his
Bernau
best
and
climber.
Gaviria are there, and Bernau is the 83 mountain guy, so it's certainly an interesting attack by Jais trying to get some points, and the getting the points in the mountain will be important because according to the rules of this competition, we have this Passo di Mortirolo gives to the winner
15.
exactly 12
Oh,
points.
12, yes, it was 12.
So 12 points are very important,
I
and I
opened
think
it.
Jais has a good chance if he entered Mortirolo with Bernal on the front group.
Yes,
Dolstein is the
my internet falls away for. Okay, I'm back live. Okay, we're back on the climb. Sorry for
yeah,
this
okay.
intermezzo. You just have to reach start stream. Sometimes I have it, my internet falls away for like 5 seconds, and that's shit.
Well, that's fine.
But on
Don't
the
worry.
Mortirolo, yes, the most important today is of course winning stages. You benefit way more of winning a stage than going for all the mountain points, but yeah, not everyone can win the stage, so
Not everyone can win a stage, and the 12
if you
points
take
is the
if you
difference.
take every point on the route, you are gonna pass, I think.
Yeah, and 12 points are
Flat
certainly
tire for
interesting.
Isel. Flat tire for Bernie Isel, I saw. I don't know what his
Yeah.
stats are. Maybe our streamer can go there for a second.
Streamer, please move to Isel if you
Yes,
can.
it's 77 sprint, so I think it's the favorite
Yeah.
of Pixar for this stage, so that's a let off for him.
Yeah, that's a terrible problem for Pixar, as the sprinter is slowly trying to recover, but now the others will force him Mortirolo, and it will be hard because it's still 5 kilometers to the top of Mortirolo, and Radsport has the riders. Everyone is broken. The peloton are broken, and Ghosty is now on the front. Stinlia also very well in the front, with Pixar and Swaxen also around.
Stanla normally goes for the mountain sprints pretty much. He's one of the guys that goes fully for the mountain sprints, so to take points away there, and then the stage is most of the time top 3. Was on the Belgian Championship how he won it.
I think that's a very interesting strategy, because getting points in the mountain can really make the difference in the final classifications. You need a top 4 to pass the next round. You don't need to win. So actually finishing ahead on mountain could give you a really good boost to pass the round.
Yes,
that's the important thing.
See, 4 people ahead. It's Ghosty, Swaxon, Rai PCM, and Janu. So
yes, so we don't have the most favorites here besides the Ghosty, and we are seeing them all fight for the mountain points.
It's Ghosty, I think. Don't know. Maybe our hosts can let's see who won.
Maybe Swaxon, maybe Ghosty.
Yeah,
I think
it's one of the
Swaxon.
2.
Oh, Ghosty. I don't know. Open, please. Our
12 points for Bookman, so Ghosty takes 12.
Yeah, so Ghosty takes 12.
You're gonna write them down so we can keep live classification, maybe.
Yes. If you okay, we have Ghosty first. Okay, I'm going to try to take notes of them.
Yes, and then after the stage we can put something.
Yeah. It was removed and I didn't took note. Let me put here.
Okay, 12 for Ghosty, 8 for Swaxon.
Yes.
5 for Ray.
Yes.
3 for Janu.
Yeah.
2 for Stanla, and 1 for Pixar. Good evening, all the viewers. Phoenix, the Sims, Hush, Aquarius, Dembere, Jasper, all there.
Thank you all for that.
The group with 8 men has 150, but I think they're gonna come back. Everyone has a rider in this group, so yeah.
Yeah, I think no one
will point of riding, I think.
So
attack from Bernal for the sprint. Interesting view, yeah.
Yeah, certainly interesting. But we are seeing them fight for the intermediate sprint that is also fundamental. There are many points to be there. 15 to the winner is actually a very important thing. Let us see what Bernal can do. Let us see.
He's with Swaxon. Swaxon go full in. But I think the group comes back.
I think the group will come back too. So let me take a brief look of who is going to win.
Oh, it's Pixar, I think.
Probably Pixar is on the wheel of Radsport. He goes now.
Oh no, it's Janu.
It's Janu. Janu takes the points, I think.
15 points for Janu. Yes, 15 points for Janu. I feel 10 for Ghosty.
10 for Ghosty.
6 for Pixar. Excuse me.
6 for Pixar.
3 for Radsport fan. He's Ita 1, I think. Yes.
Sport fan 3. Yes.
And 1 for Swaxon.
And 1 for Swaxon. Okay, thank you. I will make the sums already, and we will have results by the end. In this moment, Ghosty leads with 22 points ahead of Janu that has 18.
Okay, it's interesting. Yaz is coming back with 2 guys, maybe. So this could be interesting. 3 guys of Yaz in the front. I think he's gonna ride through then, because he has 3 guys. So this could become interesting. With the group all shattered already.
Because clearly the groups took different options regarding their sprinters. So let's take a look about the 77 sprinters. If you can, Fail Pixel, look back and let's see where are the 77 sprinters of everyone. I think it's quite interesting to have
an overview of the race. Yes.
Yeah.
So here's Uran Visconti. Interesting.
Yes.
Right, PCM also going 2 guys. Stanla as well, but the Ghent is pretty dead. But it's with Tim Welles. It's the 84 hill, the 82 hill with 72 sprint. So that's also interesting.
Yes, and
there goes Lopez and 2 guys of Ghosty. Is 80 climb. Oh, Ghosty is in a bad position like this.
Yes, and he's not walking on that group.
I don't know what he's doing, but I think he's waiting for the other group because he has some helpers there.
Yes, let's look at the other group, the 12-guy group. They have.
Here is Gegenhardt. Here is a 77 sprint of Yas, of Stanla as well, I think.
Janu as well, and Ray PCM also.
I doubt if Pixar Sprinter will be there.
Because
of the flat tire he had.
I think 77 Sprinter of Pixar is on the back.
He's waiting with Grossschartner. Janu is chasing there, and there's Eisel.
And Eisel is there.
82 is there as well. And I think, don't know with 82 there are as well.
Yeah, I think, not Buani. Buani is also there, what is actually interesting, but not Buani. I think it's the other. But yeah, interesting. Interesting options right there. Janu is trying to put Buani back as the groups merge here. Ghosty waited for the main group because he had some helpers there.
I think Yas is in the front right now. So I think Yas is going to fully pace in the front group. In the peloton it's right now.
And it's a 4-minute advantage.
He's not riding. Why doesn't he ride?
I don't know either, but it's a 4-minute advantage. He should be riding. There goes Bernal to the front. I think this could be good. If Jais walk really hard, I think
he attack by Yas.
And there goes Jais for the attack.
Yes, Red Sports Fun is also there with 3 guys. Ray PCM as well. Stanla with 2. Only Ghosty is the only, and Janu are the 2 only with 1 rider in the group. And Pixar as well. Oh no, Pixar is with 2. Excuse me.
But
good to have. Yeah, this is interesting.
It's very interesting situation. You take a look at the comments because I cannot see them live.
So in case cheering for me, mainly.
Okay. That's interesting option to cheer for Stino in this stage. I think he probably has a chance of at least commenting well. And Jay's attack made Swaxen to work, and this damages the options of the groups behind.
Yes.
This was brilliant by Jais. What a move, and he's saving his 77 sprint there. So let's see if they can get to the next climb with a small advantage. That could be enough.
Most of them have their 72 sprint, the hill rider, so that's also an interesting option. Except for Ghosty. He's the only one that doesn't have it, so he has to come back. The other guys don't benefit of the comeback of the group because they have Ghosty isolated in this group. And that's one of the main favorites to qualify for the next round, I think. So I think they benefit if they will ride. I think the group still 3 minutes, more than 3 minutes still. And it's Ghosty who has to work there, of course. So this could become very, very interesting for Ghosty. He is pacing like a maniac. Do we already have a streamer for Group D, by the way?
Yes, we are. I'm working on that, but probably is going to be fine. Don't worry.
And
if not, in last case, I enter and then I stream on my PC, and we will say.
The problem right now is the front group is not riding, and that's maybe a stupid option they are taking.
Yeah, I don't think that's a great idea, but and there goes Watson on the attack.
Oof. I don't know why they don't ride in the front, because they have one guy that's eliminated his best riders.
Yes, I certainly would be relying on the front as we approach the intermediate sprint and 15 more points there. I think they should. I think they really should ride on that.
I don't get the tactics right now. but it could be me.
Well,
Because on
at least
the next hill, I think the sprinter is gonna get some disadvantage again.
yeah,
So
and it looks good for Yais in the intermediate sprint because Yais is right there. Let's see what happened. Yais
I
has
did.
0 points so
I
far.
don't think that the sprinter is gonna win today. The 77.
Hmm. Let's see. Let's see.
I
Depends on
think
the rhythm.
the 82 hill will win.
1 kilometer to go. There goes
And
Tina to
it's
the front.
yeah, Welles. Oh, Mühlberger, I think, or Welles.
Let us see.
I'm gonna start up the other
It's 15 points to
Cummings. So Swaxon,
Swaxen
10
15.
Stanla,
10 to Stinla.
6 to Ghosty, and
Okay.
3 and 1 go to Ray.
Ray PCM. Okay. So now in this moment,
Wait a
Ghost is
second.
still in the front. Swaxen goes to number 2 spot with 24 points. Yanu goes third with 18 right now. This is
Okay.
live classification. Yais is the only player with 0 points. So we are not, we talk about winning and the importance of winning the stage. Of course, you are right. That's the most important thing. But in this moment, there is already a 28-point difference between Ghosty and Yais,
Yes.
with all these intermediate sprints and Mortirolo.
Of course, but I think he's gonna do his best to get some good result in the stage, but it's gonna be hard for him because he has to work so hard in the back and he has only one rider in this group. And Swift comes back to the front. He made the jump. Swaxon is with his 77 sprint in the front group right now.
Yes,
so now he's gonna pace. Now he's gonna pace Swaxon.
Of course he's going to pace. There he goes. He knows his move is there. He's playing really, really, really well.
That's a good move from Swaxon. But the peloton is really close. It's 50 seconds. But the problem is right now they have the climb coming up. And it's not benefiting the 77 sprint.
Radsport Fan is going hard, so is Ray PCM. They are trying their best to get to the front group before the climb starts, but the climb is getting close. Only 5 kilometers to go as the groups apparently are merging. Swaxen continues the attack, is now Froome on the front.
So the merge isn't yet there, and the climb, I think they're gonna pace like a maniac on the climb.
Yes, 3 kilometers. I like the positioning of Jai. Is on also Stinlia Stinlia no, sorry, Jais and who is the Italian? I forgot. Radsport. Yeah, sorry, Radsport. They are very well
and they merge
on the start of the climb. Let's see what happened.
They're gonna go like a maniac, I think. PCM will go for it, I guess.
Yes, Collegalo goes now. And we see what happened. Everyone in trains of 4.
Yes, Stanla is on the right of the road.
Yes, Stanla is on the right of the road. The Ray PCM in the right also. In the center is Pixar, Swaxon and Radsport in the left. Ghost is there on the middle. He opts for no trains there. Could be a good option or not. Let's see what happened. Radsport in the front of the group right now. He's pacing hard.
Still on. I think the 77 is from the most riders is still in the group right now, but it's still 3.5 kilometers to the top.
Yes, not everyone has their 77 there, and we are going to see what happened.
I think Pixar is losing a guy.
Yeah, but it's not the 77. Eisel is there.
Haller is there as well.
Yeah,
Eisel is off.
Now Haller is not there. He's off. And the group goes with Yais going
full.
Yais has no sprinter. He has Uran, the Hills guy, right?
And there is Stella as well with his Wellens as the 72 sprint. So full for the sprint all. It's going between these 3 for the Manta sprint, I think. It's only third. Okay, right.
And Radsport takes it. Actually no.
Rai in front of Fraxon, both in front of Radsport Fan. So they both get 3.
3 points for both. Yes. Ray PCM takes
and now
P5.
it's gonna be interesting what they're gonna do. There's a group of 8 riders coming in the back, so we get a bunch of 16. So I think it's the hill guy and the climber for the most.
Yes.
And now, but Rai is still riding. I think he's gonna
he has the hill guy there and he needs it. Also, Yais should be collaborating. He has all the interest that the other group doesn't merge, but probably they are, because 20 seconds, we know the groups are going to merge eventually.
Yes, but they're pacing like a maniac. Okay, Mulberger is back. Just like Stanley, they're all back. So
Pixar now
it's interesting. Pixar is back. Everyone is there with 2 riders. Attack by S with Bernal and this hill guy.
And Ray PCM goes with him. They are all pacing very, very hard.
But it's just they keep in the group. I don't think, as I said, the 77 is not going to win.
But they are only 14, what means that someone is missing. Janu's sprinter, Janu's hills guy is clearly missing.
Yes, Janu is the only one. What's Ghosty's 2 riders?
Swaxon?
Swaxon has 1 as well.
No, Swaxon has 1. Yes, Swaxon has...
and Ghosty's hill rider is dead.
Yes, Ghosty's hill rider is dead.
Hermans and Wellens, good timed attack. That's a good timed attack, but they...
But he stops, countered. And now it's Radspot. This is crazy. Radspot going on the front. We are still 3 kilometers to go. Now it's Ghosty trying to launch his climber instead of launching his hills guy.
Yes.
Could be a good option. We don't know. Now Pixar is launching. Pixar has this rider on the wheel.
Stella not good, unless he can.
Let's see
relaunch.
Who wins the first Inline stage. Swaxon with the hills guy.
Yes, Swaxon.
Yes.
Before Rai PCM and Pixar. Ghosty 6th. Oh, Stanley's sprint was bad. Really bad.
Yup. And this is an amazing win by Swaxon.
Put up the other streams second. Yes, okay. Now I have to hide like that, and now I have 3 screens. But Stanley's sprint was... he timed wrong, because... He was looking good, but he was too far. But Swaxon, maybe you can put points in, so I'll call it.
Okay, let me take a look real quick at the streams to see if
no, nothing started yet. I'm looking at it.
Okay.
Another 2. I just missed 1 group, but I don't know which.
We have Luan here from group C. No.
B. We are streaming C right now.
Luan is streaming which group? I take a look. Don't worry.
Group A. He's streaming.
Luan on A. And Emir
group B. I think Emir's group B.
D. Yeah, I'm missing B.
Who was gonna stream B? Oh, it was Miru normally. So I think we need you there. Or if someone else puts himself up to stream there.
I'm trying to get Miko to stream for me. Okay.
But this 100 points are for the big for Swaxon. Maybe you can put on the standings.
Yes. I'm writing. 100 points are for Swaxon. Yes.
Then second is Rai PCM. Oh, and now it's gonna advance. So
who takes how many points?
Wait, I have to open my points thing. So
I have here
70 for Rai PCM.
Okay.
50 are for Pixar. All riders count or only the first?
I'm not sure. Let me take a brief look at the rules.
In the sprints, I know it's the all guys.
Yeah, in Tour everything counts. In Inline, I'm not sure. Let me see.
I don't think it is.
But, first rider of each team.
Okay, the first rider. 35 for the S. We have Pixar 50, yeah? You have that?
Yeah, but like doesn't count if you have the third.
Yeah, but it's only the 9th and the 10th place. It's a difference, but yeah.
Okay.
So it's third was Pixar. You have it 50. Then fourth was Yes, 35 points.
Yes.
Fifth was Yanu. He gets 25 points for that.
25. 5. Okay.
Ghosty gets 17 for the 6th place.
17. Yes.
Radsport Fan gets 10 for the 7th place.
Who? Sorry.
Radsport Fan.
Ah, yeah, 10.
10 points. And then Stanla 5 points.
Yes.
And then we have all of them. And
yes,
you have 2 and 1 point.
I will give you the graphic right now. Wait just a minute. Let me
so I have to put it on and off when I switch the groups.
Open real quick the graphics.
I'm just gonna look at the other groups. They haven't started yet. They are chosen. And there is no room yet.
There's 35. Steam that got 17. So right now, first place is of course Swaxon with 124. Second place is Ray PCM with 81 points. Surprising performance in the first stage. Then third place goes to Pixar with 57 points. Then fourth place goes to Ghosty, actually, with 45, ahead of Yanu, who has 43. Then 35 to Jace, and 17 to Stilja, and 16 to Radsport Fan, who is last.
But with a stage win, you can make up so many points. So they just need one stage win, the guys in the back, and they are back in the game.
Yes, certainly. So we are going to have emotion till the end. I'm absolutely sure of that.
You already have a streamer for B, by the way?
Let me send you really quick. Yeah, I'm going to look at it right now. Let me just send you the graphic so you can put it on the stream.
Yep.
So people can see how the virtual classification is going. You have there. And let me take a look at the groups if everything is all right or not. Group B. Miko isn't even in the lobby, so it's quite hard to have Miko there. Miko is not there. No, they have 9 people on the lobby, so I guess someone is Miko there, or someone else joined, because otherwise it's impossible. And we will have. Okay, yeah, Miko is there. Please tell him to join our voice chat and stream for us. Okay, hopefully he will. As Group B will now start this round, and the other groups are still on the menu. Yeah. Everyone is still on the menu.
I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, see, it's there.
The group D is now starting, so probably they are good.
But I'm gonna put this. So this is standings right now. Put it in a little corner.
I think Miko will join us soon, and we are going to get live images from Group B.
Yes, so we see the 3 streams right now on the screen because nobody's started yet. Maybe you can take a look at the route right now again for the second stage. With one climb that's our category, second category climb, and a first category climb. So that's an interesting stage for the climbers. And with a sprint in the beginning. So maybe they're gonna take some sprinters for that.
Yes, and a lot of mountain points are there to be attributed.
Yeah, but I think it's the last stage is gonna be a fight for the points.
Let's see if they are going to get a lot of points on that mountains, long way attacks. Everything will be certainly very, very crazy.
Group D, by the way, starting. So that's with NVDB, Alapere, Frabo, Jose Pereira, Ivar.
I forgot to give authorization to Daniel Miko to join this chat.
Okay,
that was the problem.
He's there then now.
Okay, he has now.
Sorry, Daniel, but I'm gonna mute you, friend. Oh no, it's Sean, so it's a big dog that's here. There he is. I'm just gonna mute him. So you can start your stream, Daniel Miko.
Okay, Pierre.
So Group D starting with favorites. I think Alapere and Jose Pereira are the 2 main favorites in that group.
Okay, yes, certainly they are. Jose Pereira and Who was the other? Sorry, I didn't hear.
Alapere.
Alperes, yes, are two world champions, and they have won several competitions in the last few years, and they are probably two of the best five players in the world of road. So inline usually gives points to the best players, so they are the best players. They are the favorites, I think.
Yes. So that's are my two favorites. I think NVDB has a good chance of advancing in that group. Group B has C has started again, by the way, on the mountain stage. Oh no,
Yeah,
it's not group. Oh no, it's EMEA's group. Sorry, it's Group D that started. I'm gonna go live
yes,
there soon. And VDBS for me has a big chance of going through as well, because he's the best Belgian road player together with the Baron normally.
I believe you. I don't know him. I have not seen him playing a lot of times. So I just believe in your,
I
in
think he has a
your
medal on the World Championship route as well some years ago. Another group has
maybe.
started as well. It's the group of Lewin. That's group A that started with Hush, Joe Whiteley, etc. Their
Yeah.
favorites are Aquarius and Joe Whiteley, I would say.
I certainly agree, and I think Aquarius and Joe are the favorites, but also Hush, who is a classical
Yes.
player, and Jakub, that is top 10 world rankings in this moment. I think the others are one step behind, but I would not be surprised if Nacho or Grassi or Goodsmith or even Tish Frank gets into the next round
Taz
because.
Frank is his third online game ever. He
Mhm.
played only at the Benelux Championship and the Netherlands Championship,
Yep.
and he took a medal even there on his first. So
I certainly see your points on this
I
debate.
don't. It's yeah. You don't know where it's gonna go with this
I
guy.
don't think he's the favorite either, and
No,
so Bank on their bets.
but
But
maybe he can be the surprise of today.
yeah, certainly.
Never underestimate someone that's qualified.
Yeah, yeah.
So all groups are
So
launched now.
you you want to to start live images in which
Yes,
group? Sorry.
we have the four groups right here. So right now, none has started on the climb yet.
Yeah, we can still wait a bit as the groups approach this first stage, except for the group that is already group C is already on second stage. So we are going to see some action in different groups at the same time,
Yes, the
and we
climb
will try.
started in group D.
Yes, we start then in Group D, and please take a look at with us, and we are going to change to your favorite group afterwards as we rotate a bit between the groups. But
Yes,
now we start the climb, and we have here
the group of
also
NVDB.
Joe Sofronio, one fan favorite player that
Frambo,
qualified.
yes, I never underestimate him. He's really, really good. Frambo.
Is certainly a person that everyone likes, and in that
Interesting,
and
by the way,
we
this
saw him
NVDB
qualify.
with his 77 sprint in the front.
Yep. And I was only going to say that he qualified because Gabi, the world champion, or actually the one representing the world champion, didn't qualify because dropped his qualification because he couldn't play today. So
Yes,
Jaws is there also by merits, as Gabi was not
George.
supposed to play yesterday and he did. So we are going to see interesting action right now.
I'm gonna
Frabo in the
switch
front.
for the
Frabo in the
other.
front
Yes, with NVDB. I'm
with
gonna switch a
NVDB.
second. There is nothing happened yet in group A with Luon. They just started the climb, nothing happened yet.
Yep.
Of Daniel Mika
Okay.
is lagging a bit. Frabo going solo. But NVDB still with his 77 sprint. And I
Yes, he
think
is.
maybe it's 82, I don't know. I didn't see it, which was Merlier.
We saw a lot of action here in Mortirolo in Group C. So
Yes.
actually, in these groups, maybe
Aro.
we are going to see it also. And Frabo is giving a show as usual. He attacked with
Yes.
arrow, and he has 1 minute advantage already, so with 5 kilometers to go to the top of Mortirolo.
By the way, just gonna say how beautiful are the jerseys of Cyprus. Cyprus.
Cyprus. Yeah, we got that jersey from PCM France. Shout out to Gruppetto. They did the jersey, and we got it, and I think it's really, really beautiful. And Joe should be honored by representing his
Yes.
country, Cyprus, here on the wall.
Quickly gonna switch to Group A with Luon because the climb they're still all together. So
Yep.
nothing happened yet there. They're at 7.4 kilometers of the top. So maybe we can switch there soon because Frabo is at 3 kilometers of the top, I think, right now. The group C that started earlier is in the climber stage. I don't know who took the sprint there. Maybe we can live update.
Yeah, I will take a brief look there, and the
15
sprint
points
goes
for
to
Heller.
Pixar.
Pixar.
Let me take the points real quick. Pixar got 15, then 10 to
for
Ghosty.
Ghosty, Swax on 6, 3 to Janu, and 1 to Radsport fan.
Okay.
So they started their climb to the Tourmalet, and nothing happened for now yet, so we're gonna wait for something to happen there. By the way, on Group A is a difference right now with some riders that have escaped. Thijs Frank is in the peloton chasing with Laurens ten Dam.
Okay, yes, certainly.
And there in the front is Ivar, I think, with Jakub, Aquarius, and Hush.
Yes, Hush and
Going
Aquarius
for
have only one rider
mountain
there, but
points.
the
Oh,
Ivar has 3 riders.
we missed the mountain sprint in Group D.
Yep.
Maya, can you show the points, please?
I'm going to take a note about the points. So,
Yes,
Maya, if you
Alex.
can show us the points. I think he's not hearing us, what is actually quite kind of problematic, but don't worry, we will take notice later when they give us the prints of the stage,
Yes.
and we are going to do the classifications. Don't worry. We go back to group to which group, Tino? You are controlling the
We're Group C right now. Is the sprint is passed, but nothing happened yet. So 10 kilometers to go on the Tourmalet. We're gonna switch there
on
later on, I think, because now it's not yet happening. See, oh, we missed the mountain climb as well on Group E.
No, yes, please show us. I think
Yes.
Carlos won because I
Yes.
was looking at it, and
Aquarius won.
Aquarius 15. Can you
show the points? Who is this, Luan?
Yeah, but Luan is not hearing us either because he's talking with Floxing, so it's fine. We saw Aquarius taking the 15 points, and
Yes.
that's fine. We will take a notice of the others later on. Okay?
Yes.
Oh, it's actually okay.
Yeah, dropped riders already in that group of Finn. So that's Group D. Twan is behind as well. Oh, Daniel Miko is close to his riders. With Case Ball is there. They're 4 kilometers of the top, so I think that's gonna be the next mountain sprint we're gonna see. But we have the sprint in Group D, which is gonna go to Frabo as well. 15 points for Frabo there.
15 points for Frabo there.
He took the climb and now he's took the 15 points of the sprint, intermediate sprint as well. So that's interesting. That's already 37 points. I think, no, 27.
27 points for Frabo. So it's actually a move that can be worthy and certainly will pay off in the final classifications.
And there are three riders behind, but I don't know which are. Oh, it's Alapere, Ticho, and someone else. I didn't see. It was too quick. I don't know who was second there. Oh, Emea is gonna switch to it. Okay. That's Aru won the sprint before 2 other guys.
Yeah, Jose Pereira took second in the sprint.
Jose Pereira is there as well. And VDB just following. Mountain sprint. Damn. We're gonna go to it. Daniel Miko is there. And Aru takes it. Davi takes it in Group B.
Yes. Davi is certainly one of the main favorites to pass this round. And
Miko, can you show the points quickly for us so we can write them down maybe? If he's hearing us.
He is listening to us, but
no, he isn't.
Don't worry. We will stay with them for later. So please
Mountain
change.
climb to Mr. The group of Ghosty, Group C. 1 kilometer to go.
Yes, let's stay a bit in this group as it's our host group. Let's see. Let's say for now. So the group we are watching better.
And with the
As
stage show the climb. The climb.
yes. So let's see who takes the points. In this moment, Ray PCM leads.
Yeah, and
I
Rap is.
think.
Oh, it's gonna be Pixar or Rap PCM. I don't know. Finn, you're gonna free
And
us.
please, thank you. I will
Ray
write
PCM takes the 12 points.
12
Before
points.
8 points are for our friend Pixar. Then
Yes.
Stanla takes 5.
Steinler takes 5.
Pixar takes 3 again.
Takes 3 again.
2
Yeah.
for Ghosty and 1 for Ray PCM.
Okay. 2 for Ghosty and 1 for Ray PCM. In this moment, Swaxon still leads, but he's not taking many points. So Ray PCM and Pixar, mainly Pixar, cut down the difference. As now the difference between Ray PCM and Pixar for the second place is only 11 points. So
Okay,
it's
we're going back to group of that's Miko streaming, so group B
yes.
for the intermediate sprint.
Well,
Be there.
intermediate sprint is also a very good way of taking some points. 15
But
are
we
very
need to go to the
important.
front right now because he's going full to the back and we are closing in on the sprint.
Let's see if they.
Okay, he's there. Okay. Oh, it's El Colombiano who's gonna take the sprint. I think he's 35 seconds advantage, 40. So
Yes,
he takes the 15 points there.
the guy that make clear his nationality on the nickname takes the point.
And I think the Barry is second.
Yeah, I think Dembele took second from
Who is
Pithi.
the Spaniard there?
Pithi.
Ah, PC. Okay.
Pithi took third there. I think either Dembele or Pithi took second and third.
Yes.
But that's
But they were awake for that sprint, so that's interesting.
That's a good play by El Colombiano.
Let's go to
taking
an
that
overview
point.
of the 4 screens right now for a second.
Yep.
There's George attacking in group D with 3 riders, but we need to get some overview sometimes because it's a bit hectic.
I understand. We need to focus on one group for a bit, and that should be group of Finn, group C, for because they are starting climbing Col d'Aspan while the other
Yes.
groups are still on the flat part. So let's see what happened on that group.
Yes, Pixar is taking the lead in the group.
Pixar-
There are 22 riders. Maybe we can get an overview. Yes is coming back with 2 more, and he is already there with. I don't see any Yes riders. Oh, yes, 1. Yes, only
Yeah,
2.
Yeah, Quintana and Bernal are there, but the other riders of Yais are all on the back. He's
And
trying
they're
to
coming.
get them back.
Yeah, I think they will come back. There is Waxon with 1 extra rider. Stanla with
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, they are going. Focus on
Stanla
that.
is back with a 4th guy, so he's with 4 in the front group. Just as I think he's the only one with 4 right now. So he has the most riders in the front.
I also think Pixar has there the 4
Oh
riders.
yes, Pixar as well. So these two have 4 riders. That's an interesting advantage.
Yes, that certainly is. And we have an attack. In the front of the group, we have an
Yes.
attack.
With-
Is Stilia going with 2 going forward, trying to take mountain points as we approach Col d'Aspin. Only 5 kilometers to the top of this well-known climb in the Tour de France. And Wellens is there. Let's see if Stilia can
Pixar-
pass first and second with his riders.
Pixar is going full for it.
Yes, Pixar doesn't want to let Stinley go, and he has the numerical advantage. So there he goes, and he attacks. He also attacks.
Groschartner and Mulberger.
Yes,
With the
Pixar
two
double
same
attack.
riders, I
He's
think.
trying to get there. Now it's
Stanla losing a
Radsport time.
rider. Stanla losing a rider in front.
Yes, and this group is becoming way, way, way more interesting as the Radsport fan goes on 3-man attack to the front. He's trying to get there. Pixar also loses a rider. So Radsport has a bit of advantage here. 3 riders to cut the distance down to Pixar and Stilia. But Stilia is
It
still
flattens a
leading
bit
and
in
only
here.
2 kilometers to the top.
It flattens a bit this part of the climb. So now
Let's
it's steeper. Let's see if we can hold it, but I think it may be. Yes, he's gonna make it.
Yeah, Stila makes it.
Yes,
Brilliant. That's
nice.
very important.
Well played. Before Pixar, so Red Sport fan with his three
Actually,
riders.
he's taking
Oh.
third, fourth, and fifth. He
Let's
shows
go to the
not to break.
points. 5 points go to Wellens. So that's
Yes.
Stanla. 3 go to Pixar. And 2 and 1 go to Red Sport fan. So that's also 3. Okay,
Yes,
let's
and that's interesting because the
switch.
difference is cutting down, and Pixar now only 8 points behind second place, thanks to this beautiful attack. We are out, going down and then going to the first category climb just afterwards. So
Yes, but I think we're gonna switch to Group D because they're closing in on the last climb. They just had the intermediate sprint there.
yes, and sorry, I'm just reporting group from Luon where Nacho took the intermediate sprint. I
Okay,
was just going
interesting.
to take that notice.
Yeah,
And
PCM Sudamericana is doing their best.
yes, the South Americans are taking points in intermediate sprints. At least that we are seeing them. El Colombiano in his group and also Nacho on his group taking points on
We're looking
intermediate
at 4
sprints.
screens right now, just an overview, nothing happening on each of the groups right now, so we just have the overview for a second.
Yes, we have.
That's
And
the interesting part, sometimes just have an overview with 4 screens.
yes, I think it's also interesting to our viewers. So please tell us what do you think about what is going on, and we have a peloton of 32 riders, so a very big peloton on the group of Piero, George,
Yes,
and all
it's
the others.
some other scenario as the first group we saw that passed there.
So
Because
we have completely different scenarios in each group. What is actually quite interesting, in my
maybe
opinion.
the 77 can survive in that group. The 77 sprint.
They are only 4 kilometers behind the climb, and Alepere takes the lead in the group. He pushes now with Mikel Nieve on the front, and we are going to see what happened to this big peloton on this climb.
By the way, in the group of Stanla and Radsport fan, so group C is that, Radsport fan is riding with Pixar and Stanla in his wheel, so with his 3 riders, he goes through with his attack.
Yes, and 2 minutes and a half advantage. Certainly interesting.
Yes,
I'm telling
because
you
he has
already.
his 83 climb in that group.
Yes, exactly.
So
That's
that's
important.
not a
That's
good
very
case.
important.
Oh, 3 attacks, 3 men of Pixar attack. By the way, it's a sprint in group of Daniel Miko, so that's group B.
Yes.
And it's gonna be. Who's gonna take it? I think it was Dembele.
I also think it was Dembele. Not sure, but I would say it was
Daniel
Dembele.
Miko, can you show it maybe? If you hear us?
I doubt he is, to be honest.
No, that as well. So we
Okay.
go to the group of Group D with the mountain climb.
Yes.
See which sprinters will survive with Jose Pereira, maybe the hardest group of them all. And VDB is taking the lead on the climb.
Yes, he is. It also around is Ivar, and we see the Italian on the left is Piero. Forgot about who was it, and Piero is also there. So we are trying to. They are all trying to maintain the sprinters. Also, George now going to the front of the group. 1 kilometer to the top of the group, to top of the climb. Sorry for the group. Ivar trying to take the points there.
Oh,
But
and
George,
sprinter has died. I see.
George is playing well. He's maintaining his sprinter there, I think.
Ooh, that was a tight sprint.
Yeah.
But I think the sprinter survived, and VDB sprinter is there.
I think Ivar still has Christoph there. I think Ivar has Christoph there.
And Pellucci is there as well, Piero Chiacca, 77 sprint.
Yeah, Piero has his 77 sprinter there. Let's see if someone else has. But
I'm gonna quickly change to the other group because they are also approaching the climb. And there it's another scenario because there are no sprinters left. Joe Whiteley going full in. I think it's also Stas Frank there in the front.
Yes, I also think it is him. As Aquarius tries to make the difference, to cut the
I think
difference.
we have a difference with this group. They are gone. So they are gonna sprint for the victory in the group of Thijs Frank. So that's group A. But we are going to the mass sprint in group D. Firstly,
Yes.
because only 10.5 kilometers to go there.
Yes, 10 kilometers now. We seeing Piero on the front with Nibali and Pozo Vivo pacing. George train is already done. He is there. So is Piero.
Never
Let's see what's happened
underestimate
on that group.
NVDB in mass sprints. He is
Very good move by Jose Pereira also there. Let's
his
see. Let's
strength
see
in PCM
Tijo.
is sprints from NVDB, so that's one you should look out for in this case. I think.
Yep. We have still 6 kilometers to go. Let's see. The sprint is already on his way. 5 kilometers.
Ivor going full gas. Oh right.
Ivor,
Oh, Jose just blocking through NVDB's train.
yeah, and George is on the back of the
Oh,
group.
but
That's not
now
positive.
NVDB is on the good position. Tico going too soon, I think.
I
NVDB
think
is
too.
perfectly placed. Look,
There goes Piero.
now he has to go NVDB. And he goes. Oh, no.
I think it's a win
For
for
Alapere.
Alepere. Alepere takes the win with Jose Pereira
Fourth,
taking second.
third,
Third also to Alepere. What
and
a result.
fourth is for Tom Jelte Slagter. So that's Tico. And NVDB, I think he chose the wrong rider there.
Yeah, I also think it was as Ivar takes
We
P6
have to
and the
switch quickly because the sprint is coming on in group A as well. With
yes,
Aquarius.
2 kilometers.
And
Aquarius on the front.
Thijs Frank is there as well still. Hush.
Now it's Hush. Hush. Hush, well,
There is
what a
Thijs Frank
sprint.
coming. Thijs Frank is coming. Thijs Frank. Oh, he's gonna be third or fourth.
And I think the win is for Joe Whiteley.
Oh, second for
Yeah.
Thijs Frank. Joe Whiteley in front, and then Thijs Frank, the guy that nobody gave a chance to pass, is second in the first stage. So that's interesting.
Yes, certainly it is. Aquarius made up to P3 as Hush died on the line to P4. Groot Smitha finished P5th and 6 goes to Nacho.
Ah, interesting result. Okay, now we have to go to group A because and we are on the last climb as well on group C.
Yes, with Red Sports Fan still maintaining his advantage.
With Stanley
That's quite
in his wheel, but I think Stanley is gonna.
Yeah, Pixar dropped his rider to be on the group. I was looking sometimes here.
It's also 13 kilometers to go in the group of Daniel Miko, so that's group B.
This is going to be crazy. We pay attention then to the group of Daniel Miko and we come back to the group of Finn just after the finish line with an attack by Pithy. Attack by Pithy in the front of group.
Davi is trying to come back.
Yes, he is, but he has this 25-second disadvantage with 10 kilometers
trying to come back with 3 riders. I think he has nobody in the front group, Twan. So that's a dangerous situation. Who is there? Where is Dembere? I'm interested in Dembere as well.
I think Dembere is in the back group.
I think he's in the front group.
He's on the front group. Yes. No, I don't know. I'm not sure.
yes. I saw Wellens there. He's there.
Yeah. Okay. Dembere and there goes Leo Falandri trying to join the front group too.
Aru Davy is coming back as well. Dembere is there with 1 or 2 guys, I think.
5 kilometers to go. 5 kilometers to go. As the groups merge now. 5 kilometers.
3.5.
3.5.
Oof. This is gonna be. Oh, the Bear is with 2 riders, and he is.
Someone, the German, Hubi has 2 guys on the front. Let's see if he can stay.
Yeah, but I think he's not gonna win it. No, there they come. Oh,
there goes Pithy, Dembere, also Leo Falandri, Davi coming on the top. Leo, Pithy, it's a win for Pithy.
In front.
There goes. Hubi takes second. Genius sprint. Good move going there. Third place goes to Leo Falandri. And fourth place goes to... who is the British in this group?
I think it is the big dog.
The big dog, yes. This is a disappointing result for Davi, who finishes 7th. That's
Yes.
quite disappointing.
Okay, we're
And
gonna
we
go
have
to the last 4.5
climbed.
kilometers of the group of Radsport fans still in front, so that's group C.
Yeah, 1 minute advantage. Quite interesting. Let's see what can they do. They still have 2 riders on the back.
Well, I don't
Many.
think Radsport fan is gonna make it.
I don't think also, but we never know. It's
It's 50
still,
seconds still, so that's interesting.
yeah, still 50 seconds. So it's interesting. Let's see.
Stanley in the last place of the group.
Yes, Yai is now going to the front of the group. He is there. Well, also Ghosty around. Ghosty now is reduced to only one man, and they need to go in individual persecution.
Only Jijs has his 2 riders left. Now
Yes.
he's also dropped his last one.
Everyone is alone. Everyone is alone, and Radsport still has the 30-second advantage.
1.5 kilometers to go, but I don't think
He's trying hard, and
this
this is
would
an
be
amazing.
the greatest attack of them all.
Yes,
because
this would be the
he started at the second climb at the Col d'Aspin, and now he's trying to get the victory.
Is this the? If he wins, it's the biggest win in Chris' career for sure.
It's gonna be tight, and I think he's not gonna make it. Oh, this
No,
is so.
it's sad.
Oh, so sad.
It's Yais who is going to take it, or Janu. Actually, Janu.
Or the Brit? No, Janu. No. It's
No,
yes.
Yai.
Yes,
Yai,
before.
stronger. There Swaxen goes P2 and third for Janu. Fourth to Chris. What an attack. What a try. He gave
the
his heart
he gave
there.
the points for the Peresurt. Welles takes the 8 points there.
Let me take a note of the points, please. 100 points goes to Yais. Yes. Then
the Swaxon.
Swaxen with. I didn't took a note. I took a notice of the points of Perisod.
So first was Stanla with 8.
Yeah, 33.
5 for Austrian, so that's Pixar. And then 3-2 for Radsport fan, and 1 point for Pixar.
Yeah, and 1 point for Pixar. Yes, and now
the finish
go to the finish line.
Second was Swaxon, you have that already. Third was Janu.
One question: do finish line gives points to with no? It's only the points on the finish line. Okay,
Yes.
100 to Yais, then
75 to Swaxon. I just had to think of that. Then it was third was Janu, that's 50. 35 to Radsport fan.
Are you sure? Second gives 75. I think it gives
70. Excuse me. 70.
Okay, then third goes to
Janu, 50.
Janu goes 50.
Then
yes.
Fourth was Radsport fan with a great attack, 35 points. What a race he did. Oh, and now it's going to. He needs to go.
Sorry.
Yes.
How many to Radsport?
35, fourth place.
35, okay, yeah.
Then Ghosty takes 25 with the fifth. Antune
25
that
to Ghosty.
PCM takes 17. Then Pixar takes 10. And
yes.
5 points go to Steinla again. But he took some intermediate points. If someone can deliver us live results of the other groups, would be welcome.
Yes, certainly it will.
Then we can go.
Okay, I'm going to do the graphics of this group real quick, but I can't tell you the results already. If you are interested, Yais leads the group with 135 points. Okay,
yes.
just so it takes a lot of points in this stage, and passes to number 1. And is almost, I think, almost qualified. Only a disaster can take him. Swaxen, P2, 124. 111 to Ray PCM, who maintains P3. P4 and last qualified by the moment is... why do I have 2 Swaxens? Oh, I have a mistake in calculations. I don't know what here. Oh, sorry. I don't know what happened here.
I think Swaxon is in the lead easily.
Yeah, of course he's on the lead. Oh, it was my mistake.
First and second place he took.
Yeah.
Just seeing the
If
screen.
we can count, we can count points of Swaxen later if possible, because the others are right. I will take a count of Swaxen points later. Sorry, it was my mistake there. I
Guy
count to
is
Swaxen.
170 for the first two stages, so he has surely 170 points plus some sprint points. Group D is underway already, so
Yep.
that's first starters for the mountain stage. With the
Okay.
group C, we are going to the last stage, and
Okay.
it's an attack of NVDB to start with, I see, for the intermediate sprint. They are just attacking with their sprinters in the beginning there, that group.
I'm not sure of how many points Swaxen has, but he certainly has more than 170.
Yes.
That's sure. So yeah, I'm going to send you the current points and just put 170 plus to Swaxen. Let me send you. Oh, Swaxen had 124, right?
Right, he has 170 for the stages normally. He won the first and was second in the second. Plus
So he
his
has
points.
20. I think he has 20. I'm going to put 224, but I'm not sure. But I think he
Okay.
has 224. Okay, wait just
We're
a
gonna
moment.
follow. Oh, what happened here?
You.
Okay. Group A is underway as well. Five kilometers to go for the sprint in Group D. Attack from Frabo. But NVDB is going full in for his 82 sprint. For the 15 points.
Okay, going to pass to you the picture.
Yes, I'm just following Group D right now because it's the intermediate sprint.
Yes, yes.
And I think Jose is gonna take it, or NVDB. Or Alaparre. No. Oh, no, it was close. Okay. Well, interesting. I don't know who won.
You are talking about the group of Alepere, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't see it either because I was doing the maths. So I'm not sure if someone can show us the results. But if someone can, please make me the favor of doing that.
Alessio.
Alessio.
Alessio,
Oh well,
where are you?
is not listening to us. Only Finn listens to us. That's why you are the best one, Finn. We love you. Let's see what happened in other groups. We approached the intermediate sprint in the group of Aquarius as he leads the group that is streamed by Luan. Now it's Hush who takes the lead. 2 kilometers to go. I think maybe now is Tish Frank,
Yes,
Aquarius.
Frank.
Let's see an attack. There goes Aquarius, 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 Aquarius. I think it's going to be for Aquarius.
Yeah.
Yes, it takes this. No.
Oh, Grootmeister.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yes.
Grootmeister.
Goldsmither still points from Aquarius on the finish line. Aquarius took the intermediate sprint of the last stage. Now it's points for Goldsmither. And let's see what happens in this group. I call him Goldsmither because the name is Goldsmither, but the name inside PCM it's Goldsmeister. So it's the same. Yeah, I know it. So
yes, Frank had bad luck in the sprint, by the way. He was just fully blocked by a motor of PCM. His sprinter
Yeah,
was
yeah,
rode out of his train by a motor bike. That's sad.
certainly it is.
On the climb altogether, oh, a big train trying to escape from Frabo in Group D.
Yeah, we know Frabo gives us action. Every time he's there, he gives us action. And there
Yes,
you go.
especially with EMEA, he gives action.
Yes, certainly. Even with his relationship with people is an aggressive relationship, just as his gameplay. Let's see what Frabo can do. Here in Tourmalet, they are going up 10 kilometers still to go to the top of Tourmalet, and Frabo leads the way. Piero is actually far back on the group, is a bit
Yeah.
one almost 30 seconds behind the main group, or more than 30 seconds actually. So Ivar tries to recover the distance now with Frabo, but he still has only these two riders on the front. The rest of the train is far back, and we are seeing the guys all approaching this mountain, this Tourmalet, in all groups, besides, of course, Group C, who is ahead and is going to start now the last station. So, Grootz is there. Interesting. We are watching Frabo leading.
Yes, I'm seeing other stages. They're going to the sprint in Group B, the group of El Colombiano, the Big Dog, etc. Bear is there as well, I think. Yes.
Yes, they are approaching the sprint. Let's
And
see. Still,
Campenard and Dowsett going full for the Big Dog.
yes, and
It's a bit
certainly is.
laggy from Daniel Miko, but yeah. He has full
We
his
can.
graphics on. Hubby throwing wall shite.
Yes, and there goes in the left a strong attack by the big dog, trying
Is
to
he gonna
take
make
Swift
it?
to the point. Swift got blocked by his own colleague, and that's going to be easy points
Oh no,
for. Nope,
the
for
French.
Hubby.
I think the French was, no?
Not sure.
On
I
the
thought
right
it
side
was
there was a
Hubby.
French guy as well.
Let's see if Miko shows us, but I doubt he will. If he
Miko,
shows
you
us the
shithead.
result.
Bad
Yeah,
Miko.
it doesn't. Miko, you should be aware that we need to see the results.
It was, I think it was Leo Flandry or Hubby. One of the two won it.
Change to Frabo group real quick as we approach. We are 2 kilometers ahead of Tourmalet's top, and Frabo leads. As
Frabo. Oh, he's going always. He's going. And it
yes,
is
now a
with
Dutch join him.
Ticho, I think.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
it's
think
Ticho
it's
in
Tiho.
there.
Tiho is there. He's going to try to take the points from Frabo, and he will.
He will
He will.
accomplish that, I think. That's well played by Ticho.
Frabo will not say anything as he wants to maintain his two riders. So Tiho passes the mountain in first, Frabo takes second and third, and I think it was Ivar or Gutsmir, Ivar in this group, right? Ivar taking P3.
Yeah, Ivar, Lepere, etc.
Yeah, Ivar takes P3. No, P4, sorry, because
Okay,
Frabo
let's
took
see.
P3.
We're going closing in on the top in Group A. So that's Lewin's stream.
Yes.
And we see the Spaniard. Don't know who it is out of my head.
Joe with Groot there, but the Spaniard is going strong. I think it is Aquarius,
yes,
but I'm not
Carlos.
sure.
Carlos.
Yeah, it's
Jakub is
Carlos.
there as well. I see Jakub.
Carlos going strong. He wants to take the mountain points, but Grootmeister still with now one rider and Jakub with two, trying
Aquarius
also.
with three, by the way. He has two behind these three guys.
Yes. He tries to take the points in one way or another. Let's see if he can get to the top in the first position. I think he will, because he knows how to manage bars really well, and he will take the points. There's 1 kilometer to the top. Gutsmeister trying to recover the distance, but I doubt he can. And Joe and Jakob still there. They are trying to reduce it now. Maybe closer now. They are going to for the sprint, but Aquarius has a more than enough difference to beat them. Aquarius takes points. Grutzmeister is second, and Joe and Jakob took third and fourth. I don't know the order. Let's see. Yes, and so Joe takes third, fourth place to Jakub, and fifth place to the Dutch guy that I think it's
That's
Tish.
Frank. That's
Yeah,
Frank indeed. The surprise
yeah.
in stage 1.
Yes, let's see if he can manage to do it and go to the second round. I think maybe he can.
I believe in him.
I believe in him too because it showed us very good qualities. Let me just take a really short note to Finn. Finn, please show us who won the fourth climb. Okay, we have a win for
For
Schwarzen.
with 3
I
points, so
will
he took
assume
all points.
it took 3 points, so I will assume he has 2 to 7. If you have more information than me, please send it to me so I can have a look at it. I'm going to have a look real quick at the XML that they sent to us already, so I
Yeah.
can do the math and
I'm
get
going
to
to
some.
group B, where there are 4.5 kilometers to go to the top, and Twan is pacing with Kruiswijk and Bouwman.
Okay.
Visconti goes onto the attack.
Only
Let
0.2% dropped frames. That's not bad.
I think the XML is not right because it gives mountain points in the last climb.
Yes.
I think that's the problem, to be honest.
Yeah. And Messi is complaining because I stole his ID, but I worked it out, so stop crying.
A symbolic kilometer as we go through the halfway stage of the race.
Okay, I will take a brief look at the
Yes,
the
I'm looking at sprint, so the Brit is coming there. I don't know what this is. I think it's Big Dog, yes. But I think Twan is gonna make a 1-2 or not. Twan, yes, 1-2 on the Tourmalet for Twan. Before the Big Dog. And then the Big Bunch. Well played by Twan. Finn, can you show us the mountain points of the third category? Okay, 3 points for yes.
3 points for
Yes, 2 for Radsport fan and 1 for Ray PCM.
who took 3? Sorry, I didn't heard.
3 was yes, 2 was
Astia.
2 was Radsport fan and 1 point for Ray PCM.
Okay. Let me take a real look.
I'm gonna look at other groups. What are they
Drugs.
approaching? Oh, they just passed the climb on Emea's group, and I think Piero Chiacca took many points there because he's in the front with 3, right? Oh no, wait, Frabo is still in front, excuse me. Fraudbo, also called by Emea, and Tycho are the 3 leaders in that group. I think they watched the other stream because of the early attack, and they're going through with it.
I think I'm more or less right about Swaxon points. I cannot have a certain because I need to count it individually and takes a long time to do it. So
Hush
I will maintain
is,
it.
by the way, it's the mountain sprint of the second category in
Pixar win the lead right
Group
now.
A, by the way.
You are watching. We are also in Group D in the top. So yeah, I will change to Group A really quick.
Yeah, there are 1.5 kilometers of the second category climb. And it's Jakub with Hush. But in the back there are 3 riders as well, but I can't see which are them. Stas Frank is there again. He's there again. He is making his name in the PCM world. But he's 5th on the climb, so that's bad luck. We have the points here. He was 4th, excuse me. 10 points were for Joe, 8 for the French is Hush. So yeah, and now back to the group of Finn.
Yes.
And we just passed the sprint there for the second category. 5 points go to Radsport fan. 3 go to the French. I don't know. It's Yanu, I
Janu,
think. Yes, Yanu.
Janu.
2 points to Pixar and 1 go to
This is the
Steinla.
last third of the race. The team
Styla,
their
and
home
so you can have an idea of how close things are. Swaxen has a very, very good advantage, but for P3, sorry, for P4, the position that defines who wins and who gets out, Pixar is only 4 points ahead of Yanu. Only 4 points are deciding who goes through and who is not going through in this stage. Also, interesting to remember, you guys, that Ghosty is sixth right now in the group, so he still has a lot of work to do to get
Yeah,
into
it's
in
interesting.
the top three. There goes the tackle by Radsport, by the way. He tries his hard. It's quite annoying that Radsport is seventh on his group after the attack he did on the last stage.
Yeah,
He clearly deserved to be better. He tried his
deserve
hard.
to win that stage.
It's annoying to see him out in this group because he really was the most funny one to watch at least.
Fan
And he can,
favorite. The fan favorite after that stage.
yeah, certainly is. What a move! An amazing performance by him.
Yes.
As
Oh, we're approaching the top with the group of Group B. Group with Twan and Embera.
yes, I'm seeing it. 2 kilometers to go, and Tuan leads the way.
Yep.
Also, I think it's I cannot see it well. I
Yeah,
think it's Joe.
it lags a bit, the stream. I think
Yes.
it's Joe and Twan, yes. Oh no, Joe is in the other group.
No, it's
Big Dog.
by many riders. The percentages
the big
are
dog.
very
Yes,
high.
the big dog takes it. And
Yes.
I think Twan took P3 and P2 was to the Belgian guy.
But the streams. Oh, we're going 3.8 kilometers to go in Group D for the top. Still 1 minute. No. 1.5 minutes advantage for Frabo and Ticho.
Frabo is always the same. He gives always the same spectacle. It's amazing to see.
Yeah, it's interesting to watch.
He breaks the races in ways that we don't expect. And there goes Frabo and Tiho trying to take more points from themselves.
Yeah.
And I think they will. Because they are going to finish first and second on that
Piero
climb.
coming with 2 guys in the back. George
Yes, Piero.
S1.
George is there.
And then
Yes.
there's
And
Jose.
Yes, Jose Pereira also there. They are all going for it, and now Tiho and Frabo will decide who wins in this climb and go down to the last climb. Let's see. Piero goes strong,
With
but
George. And
George,
George going for the 3rd place in the climb. Ticho won it
yes,
before Frabo and George.
he can't pay this attack, but he took it. At least that. And Alepere and Ivar are recovering slowly. But yeah, good points for George there. Let's see what happened. And as we in Finn's group, we just passed the climb. Finn, can you show us? Thank you.
It's
And we have a
5
win
and
by
3 for Swaxon, so 8 points for Swaxon, 2 for Rai PCM, and 1 for Yanu.
1 for Yanu and 2 for Ray PCM.
Yeah.
Interesting. Pixar lead in P4. Pixar P4 is only 3 points ahead of Yanu. So whoever finishes ahead at the end of the stage will probably take the 4th place in this case. Of course, Ghosty and Radsport can also take it. But it's a very interesting fight
It's
right there,
huge.
and it's basically a tie in this moment for
A,
P4.
3 kilometers to go, the second to last climb.
Yes, Aquarius on the front. Francesco Grassi also well positioned. And we have also the Brit there, that is Joe, for sure.
Yeah.
And so we are going to see what's happened there.
And Jakub is there as well with 1 rider. And the Nor is... I don't know who it is.
Let us see. I remember that a very, very interesting situation is
There goes
happening
Joe for
on
the
this group.
points.
And Joe is taking points. Yes, sure he is.
Grootmeister.
And I think it's going quite interesting this stage. I hope to see more of Group A on the finish line,
Yeah.
but now we need to take a brief look about other groups, right?
Yes, because they just started the last climb on Group D.
Yes, group of Frabo, group of Tijo, still a very decent advantage. But who is there with two riders? It's Piero Chaka there.
Yes, and
What a performance!
NVDB is isolated in the group behind of 7 riders.
Yes, George is staying there on Piero's wheel, and so is the other riders on the back. Let's see what happened. Piero with Nibali, just there. There goes Aro and Krudrick. They are staying, and probably Piero will have the advantage here, as Jose Pereira is already alone.
No, two
No, it's
riders.
not alone.
And
Yes,
NVDB recovered the rider as well, but
yes.
not for long.
People are losing riders. People are losing riders, and Piero is getting to the front. 1 minute advantage.
Yes, he's in
This
the
is
driving seat for this stage.
this could be a win for Piero today in his comeback to great competitions. He
Gonna
played
look quickly
barely
if
competitions
something
since
happens.
last
Oh, we're
year.
gonna go to a mountain sprint in Group C, with Pixar going with 3 riders approaching the second category points. It drops
Pixar.
one.
Portion above 10%.
Pixar is probably going to take that points there.
Yeah. Unless
He
there's
is.
a huge attack from the back.
Falling behind. A team leader
I
falling
think he
behind.
is 1 kilometer, right? To the top, 1
Yeah.
kilometer and a half. Yeah, probably he is. Ray PCM is pacing behind, trying to reduce the
Yes.
difference, but I don't know if he will manage to do it. Pixar, yep, he's going to open a bit the gap with the
Yes,
points
1,
he's
2.
going to take.
And then 3 riders of Rap PCM upcoming. But it's
Yeah,
only a
Ray
second
PCM
category.
trying.
So that gives us 8 points go to Pixar and 3 points go to Ray PCM.
3 points more to Ray PCM and 8 points to Pixar, who gets 111.
closest
He's just 5 points behind Ray
We
PCM
just
on general
see Hubi
classification.
take the first category climb with a 1-2 on Group B. He takes the full there, so that's interesting as well. But we are going to 2 stages in their final kilometers,
Remaining.
and it's 5 kilometers to go in Group D. The group that EMEA streams for us, with Jose Pereira,
Yes.
Alepere and NVDB fully pacing behind.
Trying
group
to recover the distance to the
with
top group.
Tijo, Piero Chiacca are there, George, the surprise of that group, and
Yeah.
Frabo, but I think they all gave much in the break. So
To
only
Piero. Piero is going to win. He's the
unless
strong.
the 3 riders come back in the back, because it's
I
still
don't-
a lot of climbs to go. Alepere is taking the lead in that group, but I think Piero is doing very well. But look, they are back in the group of 3 riders. Now they
2
just have to
kilometers
overtake
get.
with 2 kilometers to go,
Some dreadful percentages.
and there come the 3.
I
NVDB,
think
Piero
Piero is
Chiacca.
just managing, but he is going to win. Piero Chaka, the comeback of what a
But
legend.
Jose closes the gap. Jose
Jose is
closed.
closing, but Piero should have the advantage. Let's see.
Oh,
who's sprinting
NVDB
next.
drops. NVDB drops. And it's George that's gonna win. No,
George
No.
sprints, but he dies.
it's
And
Jose
the
or
win.
Alepere. Jose or
It's
Alepere.
either-
I think
This is terrible for Piero.
Jose.
Piero had all the advantage
Jose.
there, but
Jose
Jose
takes the
takes
win.
it. What an early sprint by George. Terrible.
And VDB. Aye. Okay,
And
and we
VDB
go
and
quickly
Ivar had
to
a-
the other group of Group A, because they only have 5 kilometers to go.
Yeah, we need to change real quick because we have 5 kilometers to go and we have a big peloton still here. 16 riders. Everyone has 2 riders. Let's see what's happened. There goes Francesco Grassi on the attack. He
There's
stops.
Frank taking the back of the group, staying out of the wind.
Yes, Aquarius now takes the lead of the group.
With
Let's see what
Pedro
Carlos
Bilbao.
can do here. Is now and Carlos is alone.
3
As
kilometers to
Francesco
go.
Grassi still
Look,
maintains
there's
2
Frank
riders.
still with 2 riders that are looking pretty good.
Everyone's still with 2. Now
No.
it's Gutsmeister losing 1. Francesco Grassi also
And
1
Grassi
left.
blocks. Oh, Thijs Frank has a slight disadvantage there, but he comes back with...
Yes, this is
impresses.
going to be a sprint. Nasho still with 2, and same for Hush right now. Very good
one,
result.
so it's... Oh, okay, now they're all gone.
1 kilometer and a half. Let's see the sprint. Carlos takes the lead. He's the first one to sprint, or will someone else sprint? Joe now. Joe goes, and there goes Joe. If he has good measured, he is going to win. Let's see. It's a win. 4.
Joe. Or
Joe.
Oh, yeah, it's a win.
Joe Whiteley
Grassi.
wins. Francesco Grassi takes second. Nacho takes third.
Oh,
4th
8.
place to Jakub, and 5th to Grutzmeister. Aquarius sprinted really, really bad.
And now it's only 7 kilometers to go in Group A and 24 in Group C. Group B, I mean, by the way, the first one. Group B and Group C are still ongoing. So we're going to Group B, with Dembele pacing behind the leaders. It's Twan, and the Italian is... I don't know. I have to check. Italian in Group B. Twan and...
Yeah, 5 kilometers to go. It's Leo Falandri, PC, and Dembele trying to get back to the group. The main group has... I'm trying to see, but I cannot see properly. Daniel Miko is not moving a lot. And there is an Italian that is dropping.
The Italian is in that group. Davi, of course.
Davi, of course. Yes. It's Davi on the front then. Davi with Twan. Let's see what they can do. 3 kilometers and a half to go. 30-second advantage to Davi and to Twan. Can they make it? Can they get to the win? Let's see. It's quite interesting to watch Davi trying to recover after a very bad first stage. Twan is in the moment going forward.
Yeah, but I think the group is coming back. 30 seconds, 26.
26, 6 riders behind. It's the leader of everyone. Everyone is reduced only to the leader. And Davi and Twan have the small advantage now.
20, a small 20 seconds is a gap. Ooh, it's
15. They are coming.
There
goes PT. But only 1 kilometer to go. And goes Davi. And I think it will be a win for Davi.
Of the win.
Unless
Davi is going to park. But no, yes. Oh, there they come. Leo Falandri.
Leo Falandri to the win. He recovered his distance.
And the third place for the Mera.
PC, the big dog. El Colombiano. Twan takes only 7th, and UB takes the last position. It's 8th for him. Not a very good stage by Hubi. Let's just go back to...
I missed one stream.
9 kilometers to go. Can you tell us what happened on the last 2 climbs on the intermediate sprint? Okay, yes.
I missed Luan's stream, by the way.
The 15... Yeah, someone left. Luan stopped streaming. We will be back. 250...
6.7 kilometers to go. The sprint is won. The intermediate sprint was won by Swaxon, 15 points. 10 to Stella. 6 go to Radsportfan. 3 go to Janu, and 1 go to Pixar.
Yes,
but we're going to the sprints first. Yeah. I think that's more interesting. 2.5 kilometers to attack. Oh, there goes. That's too early.
That's what PCM. Janu now goes to Swaxon. What a disorganized sprint it is. Let's see what's happening.
From way too far. Or he comes on the outside, but he's way too late.
And it's a win for Pixar.
And Pixar advances. And third place for Stella. This is going to be a tight contest for points, but Stella was far behind.
Really quick, show us what happened on the 2 mountains, Finn. The first one.
5 points for Swaxon, 3 for
Radsport.
2 go to the French, so that's Janu, and 1 go to the big dog again.
Not the big dog, the PCM. Then the second one.
The big dog. The big dog has 6 points.
No, the British one is Swaxon.
Yeah, Swaxon.
Yeah. Yeah,
Six,
Swaxon.
six
Go
points
to
for
the old.
and the
Go
last
to Col de la Croix.
Froome, so that's well again the big dog 5 points, and then 3 to Yanu and 3 to Rai PCM.
3 to Ray PCM. And finish line, please.
The finish line
And
first is Bulbereras Pixar.
yes,
Rai PCM takes 70 points.
yes,
50 points go to Stella.
yes.
35 for the big dog. No, the big dog Swaxon, I mean.
Swaxon.
25 go to Yes. Then
Yes.
17 points go to Yanu. Ghosty, who will be out, has 10
Yes.
points.
Yes.
And then Red Sports Fan takes the 5.
Okay, so final classification in this group goes forward. Swagson, number 1.
Of
Pixar, number 2. A great surprise. Ray PCM goes forward and takes P3.
Nice.
And finally, Chase takes P4. These
Nice.
are the 4 riders that go forward. Ghosty falls, Radsport Fan falls, Stinia falls, and Yanu also out.
Yes, indeed.
Certainly. Interesting results here. I will ask Luan to stream again because apparently he's not. But as people are saying that they are liking the stream, I love you too. Hopefully you are going. You are enjoying as much as we are, because it's becoming quite an interesting experience to have these 4 streams going out at the same time. Did any group started yet? I don't think so.
No, and I'm waiting for Luan to recover his stream.
I will
He's
take
talking, it's tense, it's talking, but I don't.
Congrats to.
Yes.
I will put the graphics really quick.
Yes, call out for Luan.
Yeah. Call out for Luan. I hope he can recover. If not, ask Miro Rivera and he will join.
Yeah, I just sent him a message.
Yeah, send him to Miro and he will join.
Yeah, I just sent a message to Luan to ask if he can fix
ask people to come and comment their performance if they can. Mainly Pixar and others. I will.
Yeah, wait. Group. Pixar.
Is
Yeah,
group.
Pixar is gonna go, I think, right away. Luan is back on his stream, so I'm gonna put it on.
Again.
Yeah. Plus. So
I will let everyone join this channel, and please invite someone to come.
I'm gonna see who is gonna ask. Has Ghosty voice chat? I don't think. Group C.
Swagson
maybe can come. Ask Swaxon maybe, or Yes.
Yeah, I'm pinging them.
I did Yes. Oh, there is Swaxon for a live interview.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello, Swaxon. Congratulations for your win on the group. It was an amazing performance, entertaining, and a dominant performance by yourself, even if in the last stage you didn't manage to win, but was quite entertaining for us. After an amazing actuation yesterday, today another amazing one. What do you have to say about the performance today?
I think this was especially a lot more different to like the last one, like yesterday. Like I think yesterday was almost like a showdown. Like it was like the real focal point.
Yeah.
Whereas today it was probably a little bit less. Like there wasn't as much going on. It was like it's like almost like 2 different games going on, but the objective was just the same: just get through and do the best I can.
Yeah, you did in a dominant way. You did in a dominant way. I'm impressed. You kicked out Ghosty. That's
Oh dear.
That's a bit of achievement, I think.
Yeah. Like I have to say, it was quite interesting to see like what everyone was doing. Like I think Chris was there's something really interestingly. Chris on stage 2 was arguably unfortunate. Like it was a really good move.
Yes, just came 1 kilometer short, or like 500 meters. It was an amazing attack.
Yeah,
But
I think
I enjoyed the group, by the way.
yeah, I think the only reason I didn't get there was I think because I was able to keep my puncher over, and I was like,
Yeah.
because there's like a win there. It's like that's where commitment comes into it,
Yeah, it
and
was
it's like full commitment.
good stage and good win. You're
So-
now one of the favorites, I think.
Yes, you are. And this is pressure for you, Swagston, because now people will look at you like a favorite. You are playing the best way I have seen you playing in the last 12 months. So, congratulations for this amazing performance. And what do you have to comment about your rivals? What do you think made Ghosty only finish 7th in this group of 8, for example, when he was one of the main favorites?
It just goes to show you just have to. How do you say it? But just almost every group was like, it's no matter who your competition is, it's an even. I don't know what I'm saying. Even playing field at the start of the day. So it's not a case of one guy's better than the other. They automatically go through. Everyone starts at 0. If you don't play as well as you normally can, you don't go through. Actually, I was able to put in a decent performance, and yeah, just unfortunate for Ghosty. I'm sure he'll come back strong.
Yeah, I guess.
He certainly will. Thank you, Swagson, for your interview. Have fun. Congratulations for the win. We have now here Yais.
Yes,
He
he's
just
just left again, but he will come
yeah,
back,
he's
I
going
think.
to join. Don't worry. Don't worry. Let us just wait a moment, and he will
Yeah, by the
come.
way, the stages start again in group
Yes, of
B
course.
is
And
starting.
as soon as I have Yais here on interview zone, I will connect with him. But we can connect back to the stages now if
And there he is again,
we have
guys.
Yais here.
Hey guys,
Hello.
can you hear me now?
Hello, Yais. Yes, we are hearing you. Thank you for joining this flash interview. Congratulations for your race. You got through in a hard group, in a group with some difficulties all around. So, what do you have to say about your performance? You finished the 4th, and that was enough. What do you have to say about your performance today?
Oh, such a interview in the heat of the match.
Yes.
Oh, I'm through. Are you sure? There are 4
Yes,
people
yes,
going through, right?
I'm absolutely sure you are true. Yes.
I played quite bad, but the mountain stage was quite nice. So I was just
Yeah.
Yais?
one speaking.
Yes, we are listening to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm hearing some other people speaking. No, the race was really nice, but I think I played pretty bad in the first and in the third stage. I hate these final sprints.
Hmm.
But I'm happy the mountain stage went quite well. Uh, I was playing very passive, and that tactic worked.
Yeah, was an interesting group.
Yes, apparently your strategy really worked, and in the mountain stage, the points that you have summed are more than enough. So you got P4 of the group. You did decent on the other two, but really the mountain stage was the better one. Do you remember the finish line when Chris or Radsport fan was almost winning, but then he failed in the last few meters to win? What do you think he felt when he lost the stage like that?
I think we should become a professional interviewer. Oh, yeah, I actually think he deserved the win because he had a good attack and he played courageous. But yeah, all the others were just waiting and timing, and his timing was just like his rider just died a few meters before. So I was lucky with that.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys, and congratulations. See you on the semifinals
Yes, good
next
luck
week.
there. Good luck
Good
there.
luck there, and
Make
I
your
hope you have fun.
ex-community proud.
You can watch all the other groups with us here in the stream that is on Twitch. Take a look at them and
And make
watch
sure
them.
you win for your ex-community
Yeah.
NCL as well, because he's still
Thank
in our
you.
hearts. Yes.
I was very professional.
Yes, thank you for the interview. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Who is Kloko?
I don't know.
Bye.
He just joined.
Okay, I'm gonna mute him for sure. Don't know who he is. Yeah, the other stages, nothing happened yet, just a mountain sprint. And there is Janu, maybe he can.
Yeah, Janu, can you listen to us?
And Ghosty is there as well. Oh, we're gonna have everyone.
Yes. Okay, we start with Ghosty. Hello, Ghosty. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh,
Okay,
I finally hear
thank
this nice voice of Thomas.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you, Ghosty, for joining our voice chat. We feel like we have a privilege here. So
Okay.
it was certainly not a perfect day for you. You finished 7th out of the 8. You had no luck in any stage. What do you think happened to you?
Well, I chose the wrong strategy, I think. In first stage, there was this mountain classification in the beginning, and I went full and I killed my riders for the stage. So that was a really bad move. And yeah, next stage is not better. I did the wrong moves, I think, and then it's totally deserved that others get to next round.
True.
Who surprised you more in these few rounds? Who were you not expecting to be so good or so fast, and then he actually got through or passed or win the group? Who do you think was better one?
Yeah, of course, Pixar. Nobody expected him, I think.
Mhm.
No, it's just a joke. I think, well, everyone is riding different than normally. I think you can't say before who gets to next round and who not. It's really high level, I think.
No,
Okay.
I agree.
Thank you a lot, Ghosty, and good luck in the next events.
Yes,
Not
good
in
luck
this
in
one,
track-
unfortunately.
good luck in track and
But we
roads.
have here. I need to skip to Pixar because he is
Hesitate.
the winner, and he's not the winner. He actually finished second, but he's here and he needs to go for a date. So we hope he is a double winner today. Welcome, Pixar.
Hello.
How was yours? You did an amazing performance. You finished second of the group. Was actually a very good result. What do you thought about the stage today?
Well, first stage started like a real mess. It was just like crazy pace set it by Ghosty, and I was just like, what the fuck? How can you even try to survive this, or how can you do this? And yeah, he died after this really quickly, and we all had only the captains in front. And yeah, after this it was just like, okay, who can get helpers back and who not? And yeah, that was how it went on all the stage long. And yeah, it ended in a sprint, of course. And yeah, first stage third, second stage was just fucked up by me with the 6th place. And on the last stage, I had hard struggles to make my hill rider survive the last climb. Like on the last inch of red, he passed top of the mountain, and then I just went on Ghosty's wheel, as I knew he was quite in a bad position and he needed to win and needed to risk a lot. And yeah, he gave me not wanted lead out to the win.
Yep. Okay, thank you. And what about your performance, Swaxon? Swaxon won convincingly, and he did a very dominant performance. Were you expecting that from Swaxon?
As I met him in plenty of tournaments before, yes. I know that he's a great player and that he's knowing what he's doing, especially in inline. I think this is his strongest discipline, and yeah, he did an incredible performance in overall.
Okay,
But
thank you.
also, Rai was very strong, and yeah, of course too.
Rai was my surprise of the day in that group.
Yes. Thank you a lot by the interview, Pixar. Go on your date, have fun.
Yes,
I will.
and score
Yeah.
that goal.
I hope you score more points with the goal than you scored in this game, but you scored a lot here too. So yeah, go on.
It's high.
Have fun.
Okay, bye guys.
Good luck, bye.
Bye. Janu, are you around to speak?
Yes, he's there still, but his mic is muted, so maybe.
Maybe not, maybe yes. So Stino, back to you.
Yes, I have classification from Daniel Miko made a virtual classification of this group B, where we have Leo Falandri in the lead with 183 points, before Pichi with 155, and Hubi is third with 105. And for the fourth place, it's again very, very tight. Dembele has 100 points, he's fourth at the moment. Only 3 points in front of Davi. So between place 3 and place 5, there are 8 points. Then we have not Nathan Goddard, but the big dog has 84, he's 6th. And then El Colombiano has 46, 7th place, and Twan is last with 44 points in that group.
Stino, do you speak French?
No.
Okay, no, it
Not
was because Janu only speaks French and I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not good as well. Sorry.
I'm not competent enough. Sorry, I started French classes last week. It's not enough to have a full conversation with you.
I can only understand a bit, but not really good in speaking French, so
yeah,
not a good idea.
But thank you, Janu, for being here. If you want to
try to get a French guy next time.
He doesn't want to talk. No, it's
Okay,
fine.
no
Thank
problem.
you.
Thank you.
We will get and congratulations for your good result. It
Yes.
wasn't enough to pass, but you finished 5th. Was quite entertaining to see you there, and good luck for the next events.
Okay.
If you, I don't know
Yes,
which
good
ones
luck.
will you participate.
Good luck, really.
Yes, go back to the race then.
Okay, we go back to the race. We see in each group there are at practically the same stage. Only group B is a climb further than the others. But let's go to group D. That's an interesting one with George. It's a group of 16 riders is ahead, but the group of 27 is looking like it's coming back. With 4 Belgians, I see, so that's 4 men of NVB, 5 men of the Italian, that's not Davi, but Frabo. And Piero Chiacca is also in the group, but he's in the front with 4 or 5 riders, so interesting situation we have in here. So that's Colbrelli has given up, so that's the guy of Piero. But it's interesting, thanks to Daniel Miko, by the way, for the live classification of Group B. I hope it's right. Sport fan is here.
Yeah, Stino, give me a moment to remember the most heartbreaking moment of the day.
It was
Chris'
so
attack
sad.
in the climb of the mountain. It was so hard to see you losing that moment. What happened, Chris? Tell us.
Actually, yeah, I don't know if I went too fast and if there was potential, what I could have done better. But still, I can be happy with it. Even though I'm not advanced, I'm generally happy with the day. It's still heartbreak to lose in the last 100 meters, so close before the finish after such an attack. For me, it wasn't even planned. It was like I wanted to take KOM, and actually I thought, I will get like 30 seconds, and then I will just wait for the peloton, and then west. But then I saw that I got 2 minutes suddenly and pushed on.
Yeah, it was a heartbreaking moment because it was the best performance we have seen. Together with Piero also tried it, but he was from less further. So it was nice. Congratulations on what you did today, but sadly you didn't pass the group.
I think you didn't gain the round. You finished 8th, but at least you gained some fans, some people that supported you. I think several people on the chat commented that your movement was quite brave, and unfortunately it just went wrong by 100 meters. But that could happen to everyone, and Gino Meda proved that to be true today in Paris-Nice. So I expect you to be sad, but also happy with your performance, because you gave us a really good spectacle. Thank you,
Yes.
Radford.
Thank you.
And we
That's
are
good
going
fun,
to get
really.
back to the transmission of the stages of the other groups. But thank you for being
Thank you
here
and
and
good
good
luck
luck. Bjorn.
in the next.
No problem.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank
See ya.
you. Goodbye. Okay,
Okay.
back
Twan,
into
here
one.
is me hoping Milko can calculate his best one.
Yeah.
This is the group.
Okay.
This is the group.
We-
The hardest group, I would say, if you look at the participants. This is, and it's just past the mountain sprint, and I didn't know. Frabo took it, I think.
I also think so. I was not looking, but I think it is.
Yeah, it was Frabo, I think. And in the other group, they are the same points. And we're going for the sprint, by the way, in group B. So Daniel Miko stream.
Yes.
2 kilometers for the sprint. El Colombiano is well placed.
But there are 3 riders from Leo front. Is Leo?
Oh yeah,
I'm not
it's
sure.
Leo.
Yes,
Of
Leo.
course, I didn't see it indeed.
Yeah. Leo Falandri is going to take first, second, and third.
That
What?
are some farming some points.
That's some points.
Miko
Yes,
will
it's
add it to
almost
its counting.
30 something points.
Yeah, good from Leo. Interesting how he did that.
Yeah,
You see.
bunch of idiots, he calls. Okay, we have some very, very
But I think Leo
hard
is
comments
pretty.
there.
Leo is pretty sure he will advance. I think he has 183 points. The other group you advance with 160. So yeah.
I will do a short count here in the group. According to Miko, thank you, Miko, for at least counting the points
Yes,
for us.
you're
183 for Leo Falandri. He leads the group. PC is second, 155. 105, third place to Hubi. Fourth place is Dembere. Fifth place is Davi. They are just 3 points to decide there. Then is Nathan to P6, also with good options. It's not Nathan, it's actually the big dog.
Yeah, it's a big dog.
And then Tuan and El Colombiano are far behind with 46 and 44 points respectively. So let's see what happened here. Let's see if Davi can save the day after yesterday terrible elimination. If he can save the day and not get eliminated
Yeah.
again.
We have 25 viewers, by the way. That's pretty good numbers.
Yes, I welcome you all guys to this stream. Next time Facecam. Well, I don't think Stino Face will attract many people to the stream, but
yes, and yours will, of course.
no, I'm beautiful. Fuck off. I'm beautiful.
No.
Yeah. We do a face reveal of EMEA and 200 people on the stream easily.
Yeah,
it's not a problem.
That's one. That's true.
So
let's go to group A, where Luan is streaming.
Yes.
They are just past the sprint, but I didn't see who it was because he was in the back group looking. It was a big group, and it was.
It was actually.
Alepero.
Yes.
Is it Alepero in this group? I don't know. Group A.
No, the Spaniard is Aquarius.
Aquarius. Yeah, with all the Spaniards, I've lost it.
Yes.
And
Aquarius
the other group has also just passed its sprint, and I think it's again Frabo taking it. I think
Aquarius is really doing well in taking points. He takes points in a lot of stuff from what we are watching from the group. 3 or 4 times we watched them taking points.
And the base going back, by the way, in the front of the race there in the group. At EMEA is streaming, so that's group D.
Yeah.
And there he goes for the sprint he wants, I think, with Piero, with 2 guys still left. His best climber, I think, is Hill Rider.
Yes, we are approaching the intermediate sprint, as we should probably change to Daniel Miko stream because they are getting to the top of the second category mountain.
Yes, they just passed.
Already going down, and we are starting the last climb of the day.
Yeah, the quality is not the best with Miko. It has many lags. I'm sorry for that. I can't change it. But yeah. We can see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
A sprint to the foot of the mountain.
Yes, Col de la Croix, a typical climb. And now goes,
start.
I think it's Leo Falandri. Yes, it's Leo Falandri going for the front of the group. Let's see what he can do. Davi also around, and is an attack by Leo Falandri.
Yes, Leo Flandry going full in.
Also, Davi now is still waits a bit, and now he's going to attack again.
Attack de Tangelia, je crois.
Yes,
on,
he's going for it. Leo Falandri, always
it's going
brave,
full in.
going against the full group. There, Hubi is also very well positioned there.
Happening, nothing happening on the other stages. So back to this screen, and there is Hubi.
Yes.
Hubi, attack.
Hubi going. Hubi going.
I think he's gonna just make it, but it's gonna be tight, and he makes it. First, Hubi.
Hubi make it.
For Pichi,
take some points. PC is around. Dembere is closing the group.
He's at the back of the group. I think he's going for the stage win.
Yeah, 12 kilometers.
Yes, we're gonna just see if something happening in other groups. Nothing happening right now. They are closing in on the mountain sprints. The group of NVDB, Jose Pereira, etc. Group A, D is that. Also, they just started the mountain group A with Nacho taking the lead in the peloton, but Thijs Frank with his 83 climb in the front group, so Thijs Frank is there again, but we're going to the last kilometers of group A. No, group B it is, excuse me.
Yeah. And only 6 kilometers to go. 6 kilometers to go. El Colombiano really well positioned right now with we passed 5 kilometers.
There is an attack from Tijo. No, it's not Tijo, it's Twan, excuse me.
Twan, yes, Twan. Brave attack. Let's see if it works. 3 kilometers.
To have a chance to go to the next round, by the way.
Yes, but it's going to be hard for Twan. I doubt he can. PC. There goes PC.
There goes well. Oh, what a lag.
Yeah, what a lag. We can't see it properly, but we are going to see who wins. At least that. And the winner is going to be Dembere. Dembere for the win. Yes. NCL can celebrate as Dembere passes to the next round.
President is happy.
The big dog is second. What will probably be enough for him too, as the Netherlands takes P3 with one. That's not going to be enough for him.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't have the counts, all the counts in the moment, but I think Leo Falandri, PC, Dembere, and the big dog will pass to the next stage.
We'll wait for the count if indeed, but I think Dembere is sure. You had 100, it takes another 100 with 200. You're absolutely sure, I think. We're going to group. I'm thinking is group A. Yeah, group A. Oh, my stream is lagging. Okay, group A. My stream is freezed right now. There. Oh, okay, we're back.
Yeah.
An interesting the last climb, but the stream of Luon is lagging a bit as well.
Yeah, but we have 5 people on the front.
It's Thijs Frank was there, I saw, of the NCL guys. Sorry, they are my guys, so I'm supporting them. Joe Whiteley is there as well. I see Joe Whiteley. Is how Grootmeister, is he in this group? Yes.
I think Aquarius is there.
Yes, Aquarius, it's sprint, but I don't see who it is because he's just looking at the peloton.
He's looking at Grassy, I don't know why, but yeah, fine. Let's see what happened on the front group.
Kruiswijk is still there for the 5 guys who are just solo. Jakub was there as well. Aquarius, Thijs Frank, Joe Whiteley was there, and Grootmeister. I'm intrigued what's gonna happen. Will the peloton come back? In the other group, it's also it's 2 kilometer attack. No, yes. Is NVDB going on attack? Yes. NVDB going solo in group D.
Yes, but we should is 6 kilometers to
it's
go
difference.
Here.
It's close difference. That's why I wanted to switch between the two.
Yeah. I see the problem, and I'm trying to look at both too.
I'm just going to put it on 2 screens right now, and we'll see if something interesting happens. But I see NVDB has a nice advantage, 31 seconds, and Piero Chiacca going behind it with 2 riders. And
Yes, 6 kilometers there, but still 3 kilometers in the other group. We will finish first in the other group, as the group of 5 is almost done. The group is almost done, but they still maintain a
NVDB
small...
is still going strong in the other group. And there is a sprint. We're gonna switch. Baumann is ideally placed.
1 kilometer. Nacho is going to take the lead, but it's a win for Nacho
Tess Frank is
and
third only.
Argentina.
Tess
Joe
Frank
White
third.
takes
Third
second.
Frank third. I think Tess Frank advances. Okay, now to the other group. Sprint. NVDB is going strong. NVDB is going strong. NVDB is going strong. And... Oh, third. I think he's out. NVDB is out.
Yeah, he's out, unfortunately for him.
But I think Tess Frank will advance.
Oh yeah.
He's third
That's-
in this stage again. He was bad in the second stage, but I think Tess Frank will advance. I'm intrigued. Jose wins the stage, by the way, before Aquarius and NVDB. No, this is the other group. So this is not Aquarius, this is Pete Alapere.
Yeah, I will call everyone to small interviews. We have
Yes, we have some interviews coming up, and we're waiting for the counting of the groups. So if we have results, we will call them.
Yeah,
out.
I will ask people to help in counting. I will not
It's gonna
count
be close
myself,
for
as of course.
Tess Frank. And who is the first to come for an interview? Oh, it's Tess.
Now, first
Gor-
is actually the big dog was here first. So Tish, just wait a moment. The big dog, what do you have to comment about your performance today? Tell us something that we don't know already about your group.
The big dog is muted. I don't know why.
Yes, we are hearing you.
Oh yes, sorry, I muted him. So I think it's best to start again because it's not on the stream.
Okay.
Go.
As I was saying, good evening to all. First of all, second, I'm not even sure if I pass. Believe the last stage might give that possibility. Above all, I'm happy because I did a good racing, given that I was a last-minute call. There were some very hard-fought stages between very good players. I was trying to balance a good strategy between getting the intermediate points that were more important and the good stage results. There was a block here and there in at least one stage. In the final one, I managed to do a good clean sprint. Overall, I think it was a good participation for a last-minute call. I didn't even get odds graphics, so if I pass, I think it's going to be a good day.
Yeah,
I cannot give you an official answer so far, but I think I am 70% sure you passed as number 4 of that group. I cannot guarantee you right.
I think that it's the 4th or 5th time overall in my multi-career that I do inline in a tournament. So it's not one of my most practiced disciplines. So with that in mind, I think I did pretty well, even if I don't pass. If I do, even better. I just want to go as far as I can, be with the best, have fun.
Thank you a lot for your interview. We are going to pass because we have a lot of people to interview.
Yes,
we have here Tish with us. Tish, welcome.
Oh, thank you. Good evening.
Hi, Scoot.
Good evening.
Thijs,
I think you advance. It's gonna be tight, but I think you're gonna make it.
I think it too. What do you have to say about today's day? Was it entertaining for you?
Well, it was my first time having international tournaments on PCM. I think like my 3rd time riding online, but it was quite fun. The mountain stage, I always mess up those stages, but the flat stages and the hillies, I like a lot, and I think it was pretty good for my part.
Yeah, you were 2nd and 3rd, I think. No?
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, the mountain stage I messed up.
Yeah,
Didn't get a lot of.
That's 5 points only, but I think he took some intermediate points as well. So
yeah, especially the last stage, I really focused on those intermediates because I knew I had to make some ground up. But it's going to be close. The last time I missed out on the podium in the Dutch Championship by 1 point and on the Benelux by 5 or 10 points. So hopefully I'll make it on the right side this time. But
hopefully your luck changes, because it was quite entertaining to see you there, and you fought face to face with some of the best players in the world, and you actually probably managed to pass around. Even if you don't, you finished top 5. Yeah. So congratulations for you for being here. Just shut up. Sorry. Just a shout to people that helped us here today. Finn,
yes, thank you.
Everyone that
official
was
result. Wait, official result in Group A.
Yes,
Joe
official
Whiteley
results. Please is in for 5 points.
Yes.
Joe Whiteley, Nacho, Aquarius, and Taz Frank advanced to the next round. In Group A, congratulations to all guys. 2 of them are in
you are there.
So congrats.
You are there.
GG Toys.
Next round.
Thank you. So, congrats, Joe. You were really impressive these races.
Okay,
as we
result
continue
of
in this
Group B,
let me just
Group B
do a
results,
question.
By the way, Tess.
A question really quick to Groot, that just lost by 5 points. That's certainly heartbreaking for you, Groot. What do you think happened?
I don't know. I fucked my sprint so many times. I got pretty lucky in the last stage in my sprint, but yeah, the first and second sprint was really bad.
Okay, and I think you should be really annoyed by only 5 points. What a small difference for you to lose there. But it was actually a very good performance by you, mainly in the other stages, as you said, and in the final sprint. What do you think you could have done better? What specifically could have made the difference of 5 points?
Well, I could have preserved my energy better for the sprint. I was pretty outmanned in the sprints. The first stage, I just had one rider left in the sprint, so that was kind of hard to sprint with. So if I had managed my energy better, I could have probably got better results in the sprints.
I think a lot of people is supporting you, and I think it's also heartbreaking for them to see you lose by only 5 points. So thank you, Groot. Good, better luck next time.
By the way, I have a result, virtual result of Group B. Thank you, Grootmeister, by the way.
Thank you, Grootmeister, for the interview. And see you in the next event.
Okay,
really quick.
Group B.
Really quick. I will change to. I still have Joe in this group, but Joe, wait just a moment. Yes. I will change to Tuan because is waiting for a long time and he needs to go afterwards.
Yes.
So Tuan, welcome to the interview. Can you listen to us?
Yeah. I'm also here to speak. I don't know if you can hear me well.
Yes, we can. Thank you, Tuan, for being here. What happened? Tell us in your group.
It's just been a terrible day. Sprints weren't going well. I think I wasn't really familiar with the point system, so I think I overvalued the amount of points you get at the top of the Tourmalet on the second stage. So I kind of fucked my energy management there. I think I could have beaten Leo on that stage. I was playing decently well, but I lost my 82 hill way too early. On the third stage, the sprint went alright. Just got on the wheel of Peaky and got third place and needed a stage win, and then I probably still wouldn't have made it. So that was unfortunate.
Thank you a lot for answering that. Let me just tell you something. You did a last minute attack in the last stage to try the desperate way to win. It was already an emotional attack, or do you thought really it was a good idea to attack on that moment?
I knew that I'm not really that good at launching my own rider. So I have seen that Peaky became world champion last year. So I figured he knew how to sprint, because in classics that is basically what you need. So I just picked his wheel with my 82 hill rider, and then I figured I would just go for an attack. You never know what can happen. You're probably not going to win, but on the off chance, you just have to take it, because he's just going to sit there and do nothing otherwise.
Thank you, Tuan, a lot for the interview, and better luck next time. Yes, you have many events in Champions League, so I'm sure you are going to have more luck in other ones. So thank you for the interview. Just to finish the other group, we are going to get back to Joe. Joe, are you listening to us?
I am here, yes.
Okay, Joe. What's a dominant performance? We would say you won a stage or two. You won two? Not sure.
First in the first two stages, and then I think Nacho won the third stage.
Yeah, something like
that. Yeah. So yeah, it was a very very good performance by you. What do you have to say? Do you think the profile was good? What made the difference for you today?
There was a very crucial split in the first stage. Not everyone was fully represented in that front group. I know Grassi didn't have one single rider because he tried to stay behind with the sprinter. We had me and Carlos or Aquarius with 3 guys, some guys with just 1, some guys with 2. It was a very mixed bag, and yeah, I don't know really. I guess it was just the timing of the sprints helped me a little bit, but I think that group is very competitive, and as you can see by the results, anyone could have gone through. I think.
Do you think you are proving yourself when, like your ranking is quite high, and people normally say you don't deserve to be top 2 of the world in the rankings, but you are actually dominating every game you are playing so far in the Champions League? Do you think you are proving yourself?
No, I don't think I need to prove anything. It's just playing for fun, isn't it? At the end of the day, so. I think as long as you do that and you have fun, then that's the main thing. But yeah, I mean, I don't think the world's rankings are necessarily something we should be deeply bothered about. I guess it's not something that's going to decide everything. It's just nice to play PCM and experience different events, I guess.
Thank you a lot, Joe. Stino, can you take care of the next interview to George and Frabo? I think they are the 2 that we are not interviewing. I will call the Spaniards in to the interviews too, okay?
Okay, yeah, I will start with who was first here. Frabo or George? I don't know who's want to start. Frabo, maybe?
Yeah.
Frabo, do you think you're going through, by the way?
I passed, but I never played so bad. Never.
But you make races interesting, so I like seeing you
No,
play.
I thought it was more or less, maybe not now, but a little bit. I thought there wasn't a so big difference between me and Jose and the other player. I was sure of that.
But I enjoyed the races.
So
in
big
your
difference.
Because yeah, it was probably the hardest group of them all, with some former world champions, the former national champions as well. So it was a hard group, and you managed to pass. You think? I don't know it yet for sure. How do you think?
I think I passed them, but
yeah.
I did very, very big errors, like being blocked behind the missing riders, my own riders, in the sprint.
Yeah, but you did.
In the 2 sprints, I got my launch arrived before my sprinter because I got blocked by myself.
Yeah, but yeah, you think you can advance.
I think Frabo got through in the group. Let me just add that.
I think as well. I don't know.
I did the same squeeze attacks like always, but
it's not official, but for sure he's going through.
It took many points.
Talking about that group, Frabo, who more got through in your group that you already know? I'm not sure. In your group, who got through?
Jose and Ale, 100%.
Okay, Jose.
Jose, Frabo and myself for sure. And I'm counting right now.
I think the Belgian rider and VDB, I think.
Okay. I will take a look then and talk to them.
Jose took 2 stages, so he's through as well, for sure.
Go on, please, Alepere. You did a very, very good performance. You and Jose dominated the group so far, and you gave no options to the others, even to Frabo. He did a different style of playing. What do you think it was important for your win at the group?
Well, I think keeping the composure, especially in the flat and hilly stage, was very important because Frabo was really good attacking all over the place. Also Piero attacked a lot, trying to grab intermediate points. And it was very important to keep the team together to be able to make a good sprint train in the end. Yeah, I think Jose beat me just in millimeters in the last stage, and that means he goes through as first seed, and I'm in second. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied by the result. Also, the mountain stage was millimeters away from beating Jose. But yeah,
Does having Frabo in your group made it more difficult to control?
it certainly made it more fun. He played really fun. He risked everything in some stages. For example, in the flat stage, he completely forgot about the sprinter, just went for it with the climber, and really made the race really interesting. To be honest.
Yes, I also agree with you, and I know Stino does too because
I
he
did
told me.
40. No, I did 42 points only with the climber attacking the top.
Okay, thank you, Alepere. We have also here George. George, tell us a bit about your performance today, how it was to enter in the last minutes to participate, and how it was to actually finish fourth and in two stages. What do you felt today?
Yes, it was indeed a late call to enter this quarterfinal. I was surprised to be in, and considering the company I had in this group, I think I'm very satisfied with my results. And of course, I gained a lot of experience considering I started competitive PCM like 1.5 months ago or so. So yes, I'm quite satisfied today. It was fun. Frabo made it very entertaining with his long range attacks.
Yes,
So, yeah.
certainly. You played a very fun group, and I have to say that many people, there are two people in the comments, and also Stino commented your jersey to be very beautiful. What do you think about that commentary?
Yes, it is very beautiful. I found it on the official page of the Cyprus Cycling Federation, and I requested in the PCM World database server for someone to create it on PCM. And thankfully, Peter Sagan 22 did. So, thank you for that, Peter.
A shout out for him for creating it. Thank you, George. I hope you had fun. I hope you have way more fun even tomorrow. And
Yes, good luck
there.
And I'm sure he will give us some very nice interview tomorrow too.
If you let me, if you let me say it, I will say that I really like George for being his first international competition.
Yeah.
At this level, he really played great.
Yeah.
And kudos to him.
Oh, so you have a shout out, George, from one of the best players in the world, saying you played really well for being your first competition. So I hope you are happy now.
I am very happy, thank you.
Thank you, Alepere too. And we have still Aquarius here, the co-organizer with me of this Champions League. Aquarius, what about your performance today? It was hard in that group.
Well, despite I am going through, I really choked the last two stages.
Okay. Yeah, I saw you had difficulties in the second sprint.
I basically went through because I did really great at taking points on comms and intermediate sprints. Otherwise, I'm out and by a long.
Yeah, and do you think who surprised you in that group? Was it Nacho finishing second or Tish Frank that was also an unknown player finishing fourth? What do you think?
Well, I'm not surprised by the different players that shined in one stage or another.
Mm-hmm.
In one, I mean, it was a very apart from Joe that basically won everything. Well, the final stage he didn't, but he took almost more points than anyone else. All the other stages, the rest of the best places were to different players.
Mm-hmm. So
it wasn't someone who was really good, but everyone had good stages and bad stages.
And do you think,
for example, Grassy in the mountain stage did great, but in the flat ones he completely collapsed. He went for the sprinter and he couldn't return to the group, despite having all his team behind, and he got close, but he couldn't join the first group.
Yep. I understand that, and I was going to ask you also one thing. Do you think Joe Whiteley's performance today confirmed him once again as one of the best players in the world? Because he dominated your group in a way that was not expected, at least by some people, to be this kind of dominance. He was the most dominant player in all groups tonight. What do you think about Joe's performance lately and today specifically?
Well, and in the spring stages, he played perfectly. I mean, we both played really great the flat stage. We were the only ones with 3 players in the 3 riders in the first group, with both climbers and the puncher. I mean, others had to fight back with and only bring back the puncher or only the climber. But we were the only 2 that we were in front with 3, and he won me in the sprint. In the mountain stages, I attacked, and Joe basically was given a free ride. Well, I didn't look too much at the back group in that moment, but from what I saw, it was mainly other players who were working.
Mm-hmm.
So, kind of as a free ride, as I say, but he still had to win the mountain sprint. It doesn't matter if you are taken to the front or not. You still have to win.
It was
the stage. Well, he was in the breakaway with the climber as many others, and then in the sprint he delivered again.
Okay.
And when it comes to a sprint, Joe is top class, and he's showing why.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Carlos, for your comment. Congratulations for going through, even if you said your performance was not brilliant, but it was more than enough to get through to the next group. I will just give you the news that it's provisional, not official, but Tijo goes through on Group D, and Piero Chaka finishes 5th, and NVDB finishes 7th. So 6th, sorry. Congratulations to Tijo for going through. It was a very good result for him, and also a bit surprising. And finally, I think the only one that we didn't interview so far was Pithi. Hola, Pithi.
Oli.
¿En español o en inglés?
Como guste, caballero.
Okay, so in English, because it's easier for me not to translate afterwards.
Okay.
Okay, Pithi, congratulations for your performance today. What happened on your group? Tell us.
Well, I think the first stage was key because after winning it, you have too much. You can play too more relaxed at the next 2 stages, and that's how I played. On the mountain stage, so many players try to sprint for all the mountains and the sprints, and Leo, Davi, and me keep behind saving or bars. And on the last climb, Davi started attacked at the start of the climb, and we caught him at only 15 meters to the finish line, and finally Leo win it, and Davi finished it 2nd. And on the last stage, I tried to keep the 77 sprint, but the pace was so hard, and he dropped so fast from the finish line, and he finished with a sprint with 2 riders every player, and I started the sprint too early, but I finished with a low red bar, but the slipstream made me stay finish at the 6th position, but I had enough distance to save my classification.
Okay, correct. And the biggest disappointing so far in the Champions League is Davi.
Yes.
After failing to pass Classics Group 1, he also failed to pass Inline in quarterfinals. What happened to Davi? What is happening to Davi? Pithi, your opinion?
Yes, we are. Well, I talked with Davi right now, and he's very disappointed because he think I ride not against him, but he thinks if I hadn't worked on the climb mountain, he could have won the second stage, and he will have finished in. But I told him I always play to win, and I'm sorry if I make he gets eliminated, but I try to do my best.
Yes, certainly you tried and you passed around, but Davis is a very, very big disappointment so
Yes.
far. He still has events to recover. He still can win two. He still can give us a show in many, many events. But so far, we have to say it's truth. He was one of the worst, one of the biggest disappointments in the Champions League so far. Thank you, Pithy, for the interview. I hope you all enjoyed, Stino. I think it's time for us to finish this.
I think it is. It was a great stream. I think enjoyable races today. And yeah,
in the name of
the best
in the
going
name
through.
of yeah. In the name of the organization, I thank you all participants for being here. I thank you all for coming here to the interviews afterwards. And I thank mainly Stino for having this brilliant idea of streaming multi-screen that really, I think it made it really, really entertaining for everyone that was watching.
As well, we had at a peak more than 25 viewers, I think. So I'm pretty happy with what we did today. I think Amea can show after the stream the things we did, the numbers of viewers. I think it was around 20 constantly and with peaks of 25 and so we did a nice stream, I think, and I think the most of it enjoyed it.
So please, guys, spam Stino's pings in general chat saying thank you.
By the way, Gifiti, I want to say thanks to Ray PCM because thanks to his classification, Aleper and me will dinner really, really good tonight.
Yes,
Oye, Mariscada, paga Gifiti.
My bank is fucked. Thank you all.
Thank
Good.
you, Taz Frank as well from me. Thank you, Taz Frank.
Hoy hay marisco.
Yes. Thank you a lot, guys, and I will see you in the next.
And thank you to Gifiti for the commentary as well. Thank you, Gifiti.
And I hope to count with Stino too tomorrow, of course, because this was really enjoyable for me.
I don't know yet. So
I want to say thank you to Joe because I bet on him and he's in. Thank you, man.
Yes,
I think you have to find someone else tomorrow.
Great surprises of the night, I have to say.
But yes,
unfortunately for me. Okay, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And thank you.
To the next stream. Goodbye.